Good evening and good afternoon. Hey, Cody, what's up? Good to see you. Joey, I'm not sure if you're here. If somebody wants to come up while I do this, be awesome. I'll go ahead and throw this link in there so you guys can jump up here. I'm just doing a kind of a quick little, when I say quick, last time it was like, ended up being till 11 o'clock at night and I get up at 3. So, but super amazing channel. I have it down below his channel link. Al, good to see you, sir. Grilling and chilling with Al is in the house. And look at who else is jumping up on.
You know what's crazy, Mojo, is I told Squirrel my exact words. He could show you the screenshot in a message. I was like, Mojo gets bored and drops the link in 2 seconds. And sure as fuck, you did that right away.
Well, because what's nice is when you have more than one person up here, it's not boring. Right.
Oh, I feel you.
So, let's just get that out of the way. It's like when you want to go date somebody, right?
Right. Fuck them. What
it's like, hey, let's cut the chase. I'm not going to sit here, buy you a bunch of drinks.
Right. First date.
Let's just go do our business.
First date fucking, or why even at a date? If you're not going to fuck the first date, why are you wasting that guy's time? Fuck
right.
That.
So, I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. He popped up. Thank you dude. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm glad heads up. What's going on, my man?
Hey, so
who disturbs my slumber? No, but
so
actually, you know what?
You never did ship one out, right?
Who disturbs my? Okay. What's going on, my man?
Oh, Chatio's here. Sorry about that. So, question for you: you never did ship one out, right?
No, I shipped you a box. Did you not get a box?
Okay, yeah. I know I got it, but I was like, I totally forgot about it, and time went by, and then I'm like, did he ship it? I don't want him thinking that I didn't,
No, so I shipped it like a week or two ago.
Yeah, I got it. That's why we're here.
Good.
That's why we're here. So, Chatio, welcome, Chatio Twisted. Good to see you out there.
Oh, I'm
everything
here too.
Spicy. I would love to have that guy come up here. He's amazing.
He was live earlier, I think.
Oh, look at you, man. Nice.
I got some Old Humble too. I got this. Yep, I got that.
Yeah, you got the same thing, yeah.
And the barrel proof.
Oh, that's right. You got that barrel proof from,
the barrel proof.
From the 210 boys.
Dude.
So
let's cut the chase here. I already opened the box for the thumbnail.
Cool.
This is great stuff. Great channel. His link is down below. And
thank you.
His channel, great guy, great YouTuber.
And I will add.
And what else, Chatio? What else?
Leave a comment, give a thumbs up.
No, great whiskey. Come on, dude. What is wrong with you?
The whiskey's okay.
I mean, come on.
I'm just kidding. No, the whiskey's phenomenal. I'm pouring.
Claudia, what's up, Harley Claudia? How you doing, buddy?
So there we go. There's the stuff right there. I don't know if you can see that
as far as channel stuff goes, we have a new show premiering on Wednesday, our Old Humble reviews, and we review shit.
Ooh.
Oh, starting Wednesday.
Wednesday. We just recorded the first episode about an hour ago.
Awesome.
Hi, Phil.
Get yourself some humble, buddy.
Good to see you, Phil.
Hi, all y'all.
Hi.
And I just want to say I've had Old Humble whiskey too. It is good stuff, and y'all should have some.
Thank you, buddy.
I've got 2 cats looking at me trying to ask me for some. They can't have this.
Phil got his box too. Awesome.
Oh, look at that.
I sent y'all's box out on the same day, so I'm glad y'all got the box.
All right, Phil. Let me see your glass.
Same thing you guys do.
I
just got my 210.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy a glass for somebody. Okay, because don't judge. Here's my glass.
Ooh.
Oh, you got one.
210.
Nice.
I'm doing my best with what I poured into.
I had a Glencairn glass,
which was not the correct glass. So let me.
I need to get more.
That. There we go.
Hey, Dorito.
Cheers, Dorito.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Dorito?
So let's give this stuff a try. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's his signature right there.
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, like I said, his channel's down below.
All the love, man. I
Check
appreciate
him out.
it, guys.
Go give him
really
some love. I should have put your website, because you have a website too.
OldHumbleDistilling.com.
Yep. So go ahead, start babbling away. Not babbling, but tell everybody who you are. A lot of people know. Some people don't know, and who you are and what channel.
I am the Old Humble guy, the official spokesperson for the Old Humble Distilling Company. When I have a different shirt on, I am the owner of the company as well, so I know everything there is to know about the company. what we do is we make whiskey and good times. That's pretty much
Yeah.
the two things that we make on a very regular basis. We have a straight whiskey, which is the purple label here. We have our special reserve, which is the black label. Both of those are 90% corn and 10% malted barley. The straight whiskey is aged 5 years in used barrels. The special reserve is aged 5 years in used barrels and then finished in new 5-gallon barrels for anywhere between 3 and 6 months, depending on how long it needs to go into those barrels. What y'all have in your hands is the Old Humble Double Oak Rye, which we released in November of 2021 and will be going into stores this spring. It is 95% rye, 5% malted barley, aged at least 5 years in 55-gallon barrels, or 53-gallon barrels, the proper full-size barrels. And then we take extra oak staves and shove it into those barrels for the double oak. Why it's called double oak. The double oaking gives it more oak flavor to balance out the heavy rye, and it's the equivalent of being aged about 8 or 9 years. And it is a deep, dark, almost red color. If you go back to my channel, there was 72 hours of live streaming that we did right before Thanksgiving 2021 when I was literally transferring whiskey out of the barrels and into bottles.
I remember
you can see that whole process
That
over
was
the course of
awesome.
4 days. From dumping the barrels, the manual processes that I do all the way through my distillery of literally hand cranking the barrels up into a tote to dump the whiskey out, transferring the whiskey into our blending tanks, filtering the whiskey, bottling the whiskey, labeling the bottles, corking the bottles, all the stuff. You can see it all on the channel for 72 hours of work. Fast forward through a lot of it because it's repetitive. But, you know, if you want to turn it on in the background while you're working, you can hear me talk about nonsensical crap. Like, God, I think one day I had a rousing discussion about inflation. Ooh, real fun.
I like that stainless steel setup you got, man. It's
so
beautiful.
good.
So there it is.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Yeah, those two. Well, we got 2 stainless steel pots
Yeah.
to boil our grains in when we make our bourbon. Our columns are copper, 3-inch copper columns, and we have 3 stainless bright storage tanks to store our whiskey in when it is pending processing. And on my project list is 3 350-gallon fermenting tanks made out of cypress wood.
350
I'm sorry, made out of
gallons.
cedar, red cedar, western red cedar.
Wow.
So that'll
Crazy.
also be on the YouTubes. I'll record it and post it up on the YouTubes. Next week, I'm going to be, or this week, geez, golly, time gets away from me. This week, I'll be live streaming some builds that we have in the distillery. I have to rebuild a table so that I can get my bottling fired back up. All of my tables were 2x6 boards, and the boards kind of go like this. It makes it really hard to put bottles on it, so I'm rebuilding all my tables. It's gonna be exciting YouTubes.
A little thing, if you wanna keep those stainless tanks all blingy from the restaurant side, little bit of experience there. There's some stuff called Sheila Shine.
Okay.
It's an industrial cleaner and shiner for the stainless steel,
All right.
and it'll keep those things blinging.
Sheila Shine.
It's basically a food grade WD-40 is what it is.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I will
because,
check
a
that
lot of
out. See
people
if they've
use
got that.
WD-40 for that.
I'll see if they've got that at the restaurant supply store around the corner from the shop.
Oh, they will.
Cool.
Most definitely.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
One big announcement that we have. I haven't made this announcement yet. You'll hear it here first. March 5th, the first Saturday in March, will be the first Old Humble mini music festival. It'll be 9 hours of live music that we'll have at the distillery, live streamed on our YouTube channel.
Cool.
Tickets are $15 if you're local. $15 for the ticket. That gets you a free drink and a souvenir shot glass. So,
so that's
You get
local.
a drink and a souvenir shot glass. It's worth it.
local if you want to be live. If you can't be present physically, it'll be free on the YouTubes.
Nice.
So I'm very excited about that. Very, very super duper
That's
excited.
awesome.
And you're up on the north end of the West Coast, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm on the north side of Houston.
Okay.
in Southeast Texas.
Yeah.
Who is that over there that's on the up towards Mojo way that does that stuff?
Story time? Is that story time up
There's
there?
someone that does some sort of brewing up that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it's story time. I don't remember.
So awesome stuff. Hey, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big, huge alcohol drinker, but this is what I like. I like my whiskeys and stuff like that. I'm not, some dark beers, but
Peppers, bro.
it's good.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I like that color too.
My philosophy
Yeah,
when it
she's
comes to making
gorgeous.
alcohol is that the memory you have when you drink it is almost as important as the drink itself. Because some of the best whiskeys I've had have been had with great conversation.
Yep.
So
Now,
that's
did
why
you
I say
start
we're the
your
official.
Oh, yeah.
Or because like this whiskey takes a long time to make. What you're saying here, like 6 months, a year, whatever. Did you like start barreling the shit, then start your company, and then start selling it, or like how did that work when you started out? How long you been in business for?
The way it works in the United States is you have to have a distillery before you can be licensed, and you have to be licensed before you can actually produce anything legally.
Okay.
So we actually had to apply for the license. We had to have a facility, apply for the licenses, and then get started making the first drops of alcohol. So we actually started in 2012, and our first drops of liquor didn't come out until 2014.
Nice.
Wow.
Talk about
Holy smokes!
Talk about
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
period, man. Jeez.
All of 2013 was the permitting, build out, and first production. I think our first production went into the stills, into the pots, into the fermenters in like October or November of 2013. And the first stuff we produced, we opened our doors to the public with our first spirits on Memorial Day 2014.
Oh wow! No.
Now, do you think it would be ethical to advertise a whiskey as our whiskey will get you more drunk than other whiskeys?
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell people that. I mean, that's basically what Bacardi 151 does. It gets you there faster. I don't think they don't tout the drunkenness part of it, but yeah, everybody knows what.
We'll get you where you need to go.
What about the Angel's share?
The angel share is the part of the whiskey that evaporates over time, and the rye that you have in your hand, we lost about 10 or 15% of it over the course of the 5 years. It depends on where it's aged, when it's aged, and how it's aged. There's a distillery here in Texas that basically takes their barrels and puts it in one of those shipping containers and puts it out in the field in the middle of the central Texas heat, and they let it sit there and just bake into the wood. And they lose 20 gallons, 20% to 40%. 20 out of 50 would be 40%. They lose as much as 40% out of the barrel.
So
Is it any good?
It tastes like they do too.
Oh,
So you're saying this took 5 years? How long did this take?
That in your hand was 5.5, almost 6 years.
Wow. So
Okay.
this is some of the original produced stuff that you just aged.
So this is what I
In
have
a
to say
sense.
about that, you guys.
Wow.
Is the respect level of
Yeah.
somebody like this, right? 5 to 6 years. And I can't remember what I paid for it. I mean, because it was the price didn't even matter. 5 to 6 years to produce this stuff. I mean,
That is a $35 retail bottle.
yeah, that's amazing. You know,
That's how long it takes
$35.
Teddy to
That's
produce 2
nothing.
videos, right?
Did you get a head change from what you're drinking?
What? $35?
Talking about me?
Yeah.
What do you mean a head change? Am
Are
I
you
feeling
buzzing
it?
at all? Do you feel any booze in you?
Yeah. Is that little bit of
I feel
sniffing
it.
working for you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You know how we are, Mojo. We're all about the darker side of life here. We're not talking about. I mean, we'll promote the flavors and scents, but we know you're not a
Yeah,
total
does it reach
whiskey
up
head
and
here.
grab you in the poo-poo, bro?
You know, why did I bring you two clowns up here?
Right.
Because you know we entertain, bro. You got Chadio up here. Chadio's not going to entertain. We're going to ask him questions like, now, he is a distillery. Now, I got to ask you, have you ever heard of the band of the Distillers, and do you like them?
The band called the Distillers?
Yeah.
I have not heard of them, no.
You got to look them up. They're a great band.
I'll have to look them up.
So Joe, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So I was listening to a thing on YouTube where you have to pay taxes on these barrels every year. Is that true where you're at in Texas?
At the federal level, you have to pay taxes.
I know, like in Kentucky, I was reading that where they make bourbon, you know.
Well, it depends.
Every year you have to pay taxes on the barrels.
If it's in inventory, you have to pay taxes. You have to pay property taxes because it's inventory. For federal and state excise taxes, we don't have to pay. In Texas, we pay excise tax when it gets produced. We don't pay any excise tax when it is in storage. So when it's sitting in the barrel, we don't have to pay taxes on it unless it counts as inventory, and then the county property tax comes after us. And we pay county and school
So
district
once
property
you bottle
tax.
it, it becomes inventory.
Well, it's inventory in the barrel.
Oh,
Once
okay.
we bottle it, well, hopefully once we bottle it, it gets sold and it's already gone before the end of the year.
Right.
But yeah, it's still inventory either way. If it's in the barrel or if it's in the bottle, we've got to count it as inventory. I'd rather count it as inventory in the barrel because it's not as valuable in the barrel. Once I break it into the bottles, then it has a retail price. In the barrel, it's what we paid for it. So
Gotcha.
That's interesting.
or whatever the grains cost or the time cost, there's like a value that's way less than the retail price.
All right, so now you've gone and made a bourbon, taking it out of the barrel and everything else. Now you've got this barrel left over. What do you do with the leftover barrel?
Several things. So for our bourbon barrels, they're 5-gallon barrels. We take those bourbon barrels and either sell them to home brewers or cut them up to use for barbecue wood. They're seasoned oak at that point. For our large barrels, our 50-gallon barrels, we are using those right now for furniture. And eventually I'll have enough of those to actually get rid of them and sell them. But right now they're very valuable as furniture. 2 of them are going to be turned into the bar. When I open up my tasting room, they're going to be the uprights for the bar. I was going to make the bar out of pallets, but the pallets I actually use. The barrels just kind of sit there and they're literally furniture. I'm going to turn 3 of them into tables. And then I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them as barriers for our outside whiskey garden when we have our Saturday events. Kind of frames the stage. So yeah, we use them for stuff, but eventually I'm going to have enough that I can actually get rid of them.
Nice.
And by get rid of, I mean, sell for a embarrassingly cheap amount of money. So, you'll be able to get a 50-gallon barrel from the Old Humble Distilling Company for like $50.
Yeah,
Now,
not
can
in
you
Michigan.
use
Oh, no
any
kidding.
other wood?
Wow.
Eventually, like in a year, not yet. We're getting close, but
But still, that's
Now, I always hear oak. Can you use any other wood for aging this stuff, or is it always got to be oak?
oak is the most popular because it has good flavor.
Well, it has to be oak
and
to
it's
be
abundant.
bourbon.
Bourbon has to be done in white oak barrels. Europe, they'll use French oak or used bourbon barrels. Red oak makes your whiskey taste terrible. Red oak is a bad oak. But usually it's white American oak. But French oak is popular more popular in Europe than it is in the United States. The United States, the market is driven by bourbon, and bourbon uses white oak, and so we have just a dumb amount of white oak barrels here in the States.
Has anybody ever thought to take a super risk and try like a birch barrel or a maple barrel just for the hell of it, or was that not even worth it?
I haven't seen any birch barrels or maple. I've seen, but usually it's an oak barrel with maple staves. I'm going to be doing a rye, just like the rye you have in your hands, that instead of being double oaked, it'll be a pecan oak. So I'll take pecan wood, charred pecan wood staves, and jam it into the barrel with the oak. So it'll be pecan wood and oak wood. There's a distillery here in Texas that uses scrub oak, mesquite. Another one uses hickory. And hickory and mesquite are actually flavoring woods that I want to put into a bourbon that we're going to be making in a couple of years.
Nice.
So it's like my barbecue blend. It's going to be
a little smokiness to it.
So I'm kind of thinking that those other types of wood that Joey's talking about are a lighter wood. Oak is more heavier
and abundant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm thinking that.
Yeah,
probably don't. I don't think I've never heard of them using it.
Well, the other woods have flavor to them,
right?
Like
kind
maple has a lot of flavor to it. It's not going to be, it's sweeter. There's flavors that you can add. Like whiskey gets all of its flavor, or almost all of its flavor, like 60% of its flavor from the wood that it ages in. And oak is abundant and sturdy, and you can, it swells really well. So it's really, really watertight, which is extremely important when you have a liquid inside of the barrel. And there's a long history of using them. There's an industry around building these barrels. There's not an industry around pecan wood barrels or Western cedar is used for water towers and water tanks, but not really for barrels. Because it also swells up, but it's not as abundant as oak. So the barrels would be really expensive. The value of the barrel is that it's sturdy and it's cheap. And if you start using specialty woods, now you're not talking about cheap anymore.
Hi, Gemma.
Now, how much whiskey do you drink, would you estimate, per week?
Well, normally.
Your wife's not watching, so
normally I probably go through a couple bottles a month, but I also drink on my show on Thursday nights.
Okay.
And anytime I'm doing stuff like this. During the pandemic, I probably went through a bottle every week or two.
Oh, wow.
But now, every couple of weeks I'd go through a full-on bottle.
Well, a real big alcoholic could go through one of those in a night. So I mean, that's not really that bad.
Exactly. Yeah. But now, with the distillery picking up speed, I may only have a couple of drinks. I may have a drink a night, maybe. Yeah, I might sit down with a glass of whiskey at the end of the night and just enjoy it, and sometimes actually leave some in the glass when I fall asleep. So yeah, I don't think I drink. I don't think I drink that much.
That's not much, really.
Yeah, probably one or two a night tops.
Right, that's like fucking Chadeo's 2 nights. Your month is Chadeo's 2 nights. I'm kidding.
He's not far off.
You can't afford that, bro. You can't afford that.
I can't afford it.
I mean, it's always available. It's always, I always have a bottle really close by. Right. So it's I feel like a Frenchman with wine. It's not really that big of a deal.
I think of it like this, dude. I think of it like this. Like a true alcohol could never run a successful bourbon channel because you guys just be lit. Like God bless Matt J. We all know who Matt J. is in our community. He could never run a bourbon channel because he would just drink the bottles as they came in. It would be ridiculous.
Now, I can't tell you the last time I was drunk. I cannot remember the last time I drank so much that I got full on perceptibly, like I could recognize myself as drunk. But yeah, I mean,
heading out the radio.
I said hello to Gemma.
There's a real good chance at some point during the day you'll catch me with a drink.
Yeah.
Right.
Chadeo's bowing out of that question the last time he was drunk.
Last night, but not like uncontrollably drunk.
There was a point in time when I first started drinking bourbon and or whiskey that a bottle would. I was only buying it as I drank it. I wasn't collecting bottles of stuff, so I would buy something and I would polish one off in like 3 nights.
Mm-hmm. It's real easy to do if it's good.
Yeah, and now I got to the point where I'll buy something and I drink my beer too. So I just drink a couple of pours a night most nights.
Yeah.
And I've got a collection of about 20 bottles back here of stuff that I've still got bourbon and or whiskey in. So if someone says, "Hey, I'm drinking this," I can go grab. Well, just like you guys tonight, I was getting ready to go to bed, and then you're going to do the old Humble unpackaging. I was like, "Oh, I might as well come on with my old Humble since I got it and
share it with us." Yep, I've got a little bit too.
That's awesome.
Mojo, was the shot glass in the box?
No. This is actually McMenamin's.
Double check that box.
Double check the box.
Because I was supposed to have sent you a bottle back, I think, in December.
Yes.
And I forgot. So
Mojo's blind in his left eye and he has 2,300 in his right.
Packaging.
Look at
that's my personal. I'm sorry for forgetting to send you your bottle at the end of the year.
Look at that, you guys.
Mojo, I got other news for you. If you open your zipper, you'll see another
gorgeous.
surprise.
That is awesome.
That's cool.
Thank you, sir. You didn't have to do that.
I know.
Mojo.
Right?
Mojo's going to throw that shit away if you didn't pour it
I know.
out.
So
you got to pay attention, bro. Come on, man.
There's probably not
I'm glad you invited me onto the show.
I just got to get myself a blind Karen soon. This is as close as I have.
Love you, baby.
That or rocks.
I appreciate that.
glasses.
You know, you're very busy. I'm sure you're busy, right?
I got one too. I try to
and
be
things
busy.
happen, and that's why I don't take it personal. That's why I shot you a message saying I don't know if you've sent it because our mailing system isn't the best in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to double check and make sure that because I thought that I had because I sent out a bunch of boxes at the end of the year and I thought I'd included yours in there, but I'm glad you sent the message. So there you go.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. Thank you for the shot glass. Like I said, you did not have to do that. Now, are these on your website? Can you purchase these?
Yes, those are they're available on the website. They're available in the store.
Nice.
Yeah.
Check
Make
them out.
yourself
man.
big there, Mojo.
What's that, sir?
Blow yourself up
big.
so we can see it. Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's sweet,
love-
bro.
I
That's
love
a
that
good
blue.
color, so, yeah.
Yep.
well, it's kind of somewhat. You can kind of somewhat see it.
Well, I can tell. Yeah, that looks awesome. Very nicely done.
Yeah, they're nice.
look.
They're nice shot glasses. The bottom has like they're blue on the bottom. You know.
Nice.
It's a blue tint
Yeah, pretty cool.
to the glass.
Yeah, they are.
A light blue tint.
Well done. These are well done.
Thank you very much.
Well, listen,
I
guys,
didn't
gotta
make
get
them
to bed.
myself.
I was getting ready to get to bed when I came up here to join you guys. So thank you for having me up. Thank
Phil,
you. For
it's good to see you.
Phil.
Joe,
Always
Joe,
good to
it's
see
great
you.
bourbon. You
Later,
did a
Phil.
great job. Samantha,
Phenomenal.
Joey, Chadio,
Yes, sir.
Dorito, Mojo. Everyone have a good night.
Phil,
Keep
good
it
to
spicy,
see you. Have a
guys.
good night, sir.
Have a good night, Phil.
Good night.
Sleep on your side, bro. It's easier.
Yeah. I will say I'm saving the rest of this to share with my friends, my trivia team. They're about to move to Tampa in a few weeks. Fun fact, they're going to be about 25 minutes away from my dad. I'm most likely going to help them move down there as an excuse to go see my pops. So,
Cool.
because I found out tonight, one of the other one of our friends that get together with on Monday as well. He's like, I'm not able to help him move. I was like, yes. He's like, seriously? I was like, I just want to see my dad, man. I'm sorry. It's no disrespect.
Okay, back.
All right.
Rock, Gemma.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
No,
I appreciate you having me up. I too have to bow out. My
Yeah.
lovely wife is waiting on me for dessert.
Oh, nice.
Not like that. We're actually having dessert.
No, what's
like
what's for
food
dessert?
Dessert.
Do you know?
No, I didn't mean like ooh la la. It's not like ooh, dessert's nice.
It is a skillet cookie that I actually popped into the oven before I came on the show.
A skillet cookie.
A skillet
Dude.
cookie.
Mojo
Yeah.
wants to make that now, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
it is-
so question for you, old humble.
Yo,
How about them skillets? I mean,
How about
if
them
you don't
skillets?
have a skillet, I'm telling you what you're missing out. That is the best way to cook, man.
oh
You
yeah,
can
absolutely.
cook, bake, and do everything in a skillet.
Some people may not know that my family, for our vacations, we go camping almost exclusively because they're great, just a great way to go. That's one of the reasons why I say my whiskey is the official whiskey of campouts. But that's all we cook on. It's
Yeah.
either on the open fire or on the skillet itself. And they are fantastic, just absolutely fantastic tools for making really good food.
Awesome.
And they're super versatile. So
Hey, before you go, what time is your? It's up to you. But what time is your streams on Thursday?
Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Whiskey Fueled Nonsense. It is the Old Humble Happy Hour. This week we have our science advisor Tanya Rogers coming on and joining us. We're going to be talking about space stuff, and it is going to be awesome.
How long does your stream go?
About 2 hours.
2 hours.
Nice.
I try to hold it tight at 2 hours because that makes me have the discipline to not wander off into random points of conversation. We
Right,
have
right. You don't
a
want to
topic
be
and a conversation, and let's get to it. We got 2 hours, and let's wrap it up and not keep talking. We're done.
Right. You don't want to be Lone Star and go 9 hours and call off work and shit like that. So I feel you. Good job. Good job.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
No, there's people who
I can
do that,
go
man.
9 hours.
Not everybody has 10 hours of their life to
Yeah.
blow around and talk all that. So. Good job, brother. Good job.
But
Well, thank you.
yeah,
Thank-
and when we do that's our happy hour 2.0 that we're doing now. When we finally convert to the happy hour 3.0, it's going to be whiskey fueled nonsense for about 45 minutes, and then live music from the distillery. So it's going to be a third evolution of our entire show coming in the next 3 months. Fingers crossed.
Awesome.
Hopefully,
Hey, thank
hopefully
you
by
for coming
summer.
up here, sir. Once again, thank you for the shot glass. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your
And,
patience and not getting mad for me for getting this into your
Oh,
product getting
I'm
paid
not
for.
that guy. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
really
not.
easygoing, man.
I appreciate it. I
should-
appreciate it a lot.
Hey, go like this, old humble. Go like this for me. No, like this. Point down. Point down.
Oh, down?
Yeah, that guy down below you. Yeah, that's the guy where my wife gave him some love. Chadio.
What's up?
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife gave you love, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig it. I'm sure there's a story behind there. We will have to hear it sometime.
Oh yeah, you will.
Everybody.
He will
But in
not
the
let it go.
meantime, my lovely wife is waiting for me for dessert. So
All right, sir.
cheers to you guys. I
Yes,
appreciate. I
cheers.
really do appreciate
See you,
and
brother.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's why we make it, so that you can enjoy it. I
right,
look forward to
thank-
seeing the empty bottle soon.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Thank you,
yeah.
Later,
sir.
Joe.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Later, Humble. And yeah, I'll check it out right now, Gemma. I was unsubscribed again.
Yeah, I just had
Like,
to
three
resub
times.
myself. I don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of people sub. You got to resub back. If you haven't seen a video of them in a while, maybe look and see if you're still subscribed to them. Because
I've never met the guy, so I just sub now. I've never even. Well, I mean, I've
Better
heard
good
about him in passing, but I've never like seen him on.
he's cool people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a smart dude on whiskey stuff. He answered the question spot on the thing. It was impressive. I liked it. I fucked with him.
Dude, he's got a badass setup. I mean, I don't know much about things when it comes to that, but I know the quality of stainless steel because of restaurant equipment, stuff like
Right,
that,
right,
and working
right.
with that. And he's got some nice stuff.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
got
know
some
much. I don't know
money.
much about him either, but I can bet you $1 million he has more than Chadio in the bank. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, it's not even. It's not even.
I'm just fucking with you, Chadio.
You want to pull our? You want to put? Never mind.
To have that nice of stuff, dude, you're really paying attention to what you need, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not so much the expense of it, dude. It's knowing, what you're gonna need to do the job with.
You gotta be patient to do something like whiskey or bourbon because that shit has to age and sit there. So like maybe he's telling us it took him 2 years to start that shit. So I mean, some of the shit's 5 years. It's just you gotta have a space. I mean, if you got the space, it's probably not as difficult, but you just gotta have patience. And maybe it's probably expensive to do a whiskey startup. I would imagine it's not
Like you
cheap.
said, this stuff is almost as old as his distillery.
Right.
That's
That is
crazy.
so
He just
crazy.
released it.
Right. And so it takes about 2 years to get started.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Isn't that
Yep.
nuts?
hey
So-
Jim, hey Mojo, I think Gemma's drunk. She said you're awesome, so she's got to be drinking.
No,
Yeah.
Gemma's
You must be having the same whiskey, huh?
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. Gemma's cool as hell, man.
You got
Yeah.
some.
Normally she is, but
awesome
she must be
person.
drinking if she's saying that Mojo is awesome. So what's
No,
out the whiskey?
Okay.
I don't think Gemma drinks. She doesn't. If she does, she
No,
doesn't
she
drink much. I
does.
don't think.
No, I don't.
Then
know.
explain yourself, Gemma. Why is you calling Mojo awesome if you're not drunk? I'm just kidding. Mojo's kidding.
Because Mojo's a badass, but his wife is more badass.
There you go, Dorito.
Quit hitting on his wife, Chadio.
Okay, what did your wife do, Mojo?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What happened between Chadio and your wife now?
Well, Chadio sent a naked picture of his wiener to my wife.
Chadio,
Are you fucking serious?
Snail mail.
you dick
No, he
picked her?
didn't.
Polaroid, dude.
What do you
Polaroid.
think
Like, where the
Chadio
fuck did
did?
you get a Polaroid?
How about
Who has a Polaroid camera? It's 2020. It's not 1993. Fuck
I
out of
was
here.
gonna say, you guys are talking.
Are you
That's
hungry
it.
right now, Chadio?
I'm hiding.
What'd you do? What happened, Chadio?
All
I don't
right.
want to talk.
so-
I don't want to talk about. It's embarrassing.
Here,
it's
I'll let
weird,
you
too,
talk
because-
about it. It's no big deal.
All three of them changed their status on Facebook to in an open relationship. So I have no idea where this is even going.
Okay, so I sent Mojo's tap handle that he won, scanned it at the post office on the, you ship your own thing, the kiosk. It came up with a price. I said, cool, that seems right about this weight and this size and this package. I sent it to him. I was charged the wrong amount. Mojo's wife had to pay, what, $35 to
Yeah,
accept?
because it went to fast freight. He had the wrong package on it.
Yeah,
I was
Right.
charged priority.
yeah.
I'm drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already heard that story before.
Yeah, that's why it's
Right.
old news. It's
I know you're right.
And then I
It's
showed his wife this. right there.
And then
And
next
she
thing you know,
said, I
look
don't,
at
she
this.
said I don't like small pepperonis,
Right,
and I
and-
got upset and embarrassed, and she got upset and embarrassed.
you left out the part where you're now a tier 2 sex offender, Chadio.
Hey,
That's
my
not
wife is
so-
actually pretty cool, you guys.
The only
she's
thing that's
awesome.
the only thing that's prevented
you-
him having to
I
report
hope
is
you
it's
get well
across
with
state
Gemma.
lines. And in
Got
California,
this.
different laws over there where Mojo's at. So it's taking a little longer in the courts for Chad's processing to go through for the sex offender status. But
Jesus Christ. It's not even funny, Joey.
You guys, I can't wait to move over there, man. Because I will take road trips up to see you. I will drive to Ohio.
oh, HIO, baby. I'm always smoking, bro. You're welcome anytime.
I know.
Anytime. Come over right now. I'll smoke. And if you can hear this, come over. I'll smoke with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to put on some pants if I do
You're
that.
gonna retire when you move out there, Mojo?
Pretty much. Yeah, I can just do whatever I want to do. I'm
Mojo
not gonna
committed
be
to work
rich.
until he's 75, though. So it's going to be bitch. It's going to be a bitch.
What, the heat? What?
No, working. You said you were going to work until you're 75, dude. That's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Who
I
said
don't plan
that?
on
I ain't working
stopping
until I'm
working, bro.
75.
I
don't
was
care
on
if
the
I'm
stream.
poor.
He did say that.
So I'll retire what I do, and then I'll go take some other job, whatever I want to do.
Walmart door checker.
That's
You
dude.
know.
That's
I'm
my
a sheet
dream
of
job. Hi,
receipts.
welcome to Walmart. Hi, welcome to Walmart.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Walmart.
My goal was to try to find a job where I can make 6 figures, but then I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want it to end up being some corporate job.
Before I
Yeah.
forget, Mojo, we got nailed. We went to Walmart. We got nailed, dude.
You need to work for the
We
government,
checked
Mojo.
out and everything. You get home, and my wife goes to me, "Why did you buy this hand soap?" And I'm like, "What?" Or no, it wasn't hand soap. It was shampoo. Why did you buy this shampoo? It was like this green apple cheap
Uh-huh.
Fructis or some crap clear bottle of shampoo. And I'm like, I didn't buy that. And she's like, Zane, did you put this in the, send it to my son? And he's like looking like, no, and asked my daughter. Nobody, dude, we got nailed.
Are you serious?
Somebody didn't drive
I'm
by.
so
dude.
sorry for laughing through
Somebody
it.
didn't drive by. We
That is so awesome. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get that passed around social media as a trend
Yeah.
and get.
Dude, I
everybody
think it's
to do it.
already a trend, to be honest with you, bro. And I mean, I've heard of it, people doing that before and stuff, for forever. But dude, we got nailed. I kid you. I
That's hilarious.
shit you not, dude.
Did you get home? You have it at home, right?
Yeah, my wife
Nice.
was unpacking. She's like, "Why'd you buy this?" And I'm like, "I didn't buy this." Yeah,
Well,
so
you paid for it, so.
yeah, no, I know. That's such a
That's
life,
awesome.
man. I kid you not, dude.
Well, that was kind of cool. Him coming up here, you guys.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
expect him to be here.
unexpected. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Old Humble is a really cool guy.
Yeah.
yeah, he's really cool. You heard him say he forgot to send it, and I wasn't for sure if he did, and it broke, and and during shipping, and you're never
Got
gonna get it.
lost,
So, and I wouldn't dare have him send another one if that happened because that's I'm not about that.
Yeah.
Supporting somebody like that, man. That's a good person to go support, man. If you can afford it and you can buy some whiskey, I suggest going buying it from him. Right, Dorito?
Okay. If you drink some whiskey, go ahead and buy it from him.
And guess what? I guarantee you I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Nope. There you
Me
go.
too.
Well, you're tired already, so you're going to sleep good regardless. But yeah,
I'm half a you in, bro.
Just so disgusting. Are you really drinking that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude.
Are they good? I remember them as a kid.
I love
think.
you.
I don't know.
So, like, to work tomorrow, I'll have a Yoo-Hoo, a Pepsi, a protein shake, and 3 waters
Wow.
for the day.
Mojo the Protein Shake. I like that nickname.
Mojo, the protein shake.
Protein shake all over your face.
Yeah.
Wolfie,
Oh,
bro.
there's bacon. Yes, it is bacon. That's
Yes,
from
he
him.
does.
So he does.
And
He
here's
ships
his
up here. And it's good stuff, man. There's a good guy right there. He's one of my
Yeah,
neighbors.
dude, he's hella cool.
Yeah.
I got some right here, bacon and one from 210.
GD Bacon, there's his website link right there.
The guy
There you
is not
go.
that far away from me. And we need to hook up, man. I've
He's
got
in-
whiskey.
He's in California or in Texas.
No, he's up here.
Subs being
Yeah.
deleted.
Oh, Bacon is. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chatio.
Yeah.
I know you didn't want one of these, but you're getting one.
What is it? A lemon?
There's something.
There you go. That's for Lone Star.
Yeah. And this the box on this is kind of wet because I used it for a second.
That's okay. That's a display piece behind me.
And I'm not sure why this is in the bag, but hey. I'm not sure. That's
I'm
my
not
wife's
sure what
check.
that is.
And then this.
I don't know.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's going to be a surprise.
It's a
Stress
lemon.
ball.
Looks like a
These
lemon.
nuts.
These nuts.
Sleeper. It's the same old thing as always. As far as when you're sub to somebody, if you haven't seen a video or something, maybe in a little bit or from time to time, YouTube will.
They go on the
delete them,
they go on
and you gotta
purges.
resubscribe to them.
Yep.
Yeah, they
So
pull.
you
They pull
resubscribe, watch
inactive.
the video.
They purge.
Yeah.
I mean, as a content creator, I see things go up and down
Yeah.
like that from them doing that all throughout the week. It's what it is. What
Me
it
too.
is.
I've always done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So I got to put this kind of wrapped up because it is edible. And I don't want it to have the soap taste.
I do. Creamy.
Ew.
So creamy.
This soap is, you guys, this soap is pretty badass, man.
Mm-hmm.
The smell. I mean, I'm going to get some for me.
There you go. Bush.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'll put that up on display. At least I'll probably use the soap and just kind of have the box on display behind me. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No.
I'm an Irish Spring kind of guy. Sorry.
Irish Spring is so good. I love Irish Spring, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a great soap. It's such a
Yeah.
great soap, dude.
Yep. I've been using it since a kid. Hell yeah.
I prefer the blue, but I'll do the green.
I like
My
the
wife
green.
got me this antibacterial stuff because she just, that was what they had right at that time. And I actually kind of like that, too. It just doesn't smell as good.
Yeah.
What's that? What?
Irish Spring, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you like to use?
Irish Spring.
Okay,
Irish
so you
Spring.
said something doesn't
That's
smell
what I
like
use.
The blue, but I like the green, too.
Yeah.
But there's
I
an
like
the old,
antibacterial
the
one.
old
That
green
doesn't,
style stuff, man. I love
Mojo.
it.
Mojo. I like the green Irish Spring myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's that, Colin?
Yeah, okay. My name is Colin. I'm from Virginia. Well, I used to be in Northern Ireland, but I'm from
Shots.
but I really do like the Irish Spring, Colin. I mean, Mojo.
It was messed up the other night. Like I messaged Joey. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna start taking shots every time Colin says Northern Ireland, and you may have to call an ambulance for me pretty quickly or something like that.
So I'm gonna have to keep this whiskey up here.
Yeah,
So
it's a good.
yeah, it is, Tim. What's up, man?
Take a shot of that. I'll help you go to sleep.
oh, dude, it's gonna put me to sleep.
Oh, this came straight from his barrel, so I'm holding on to this for a long time. The barrel proof. That's really cool. Like I was really excited when I won this. I'm like, oh my God, I won something. Holy crap, I won some Old Humble. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said thanks again, and there's one who's D-Man 50
Where's John? Yeah.
led me here. Well, D-Man 50, welcome.
Bacon,
Got a
D-Man.
bunch of cool people up here.
Right, whoever just entered. Who's that? D-Man 50? Oh, Bacon let me here. No, he said Bacon. The Bacon let me here. Goddamn Bacon let D-Man 50 here. Well, be
So,
sure to check out everybody except Chatio. Subscribe to everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
Super subscribe to Chatio. You got to join his thing. You get custom emojis. It's awesome. You get a beer can. But definitely check us all out if you like.
The beer can is not the best one. Distilla, I think, is my favorite one.
Just give us, if you like what you see, fucking click that subscribe and bell button. If you don't like what you see, then go on to something else.
Right.
I
Hey,
still
so D-Man,
emoji.
where do you live? Where are you from? What area?
Laura.
Denmark.
You're thinking
Probably
Denmark?
from Detroit, Dallas, Dubuque,
Des Moines,
Des Moines. Yeah, Des Moines is a phenomenal city.
I'm guessing
Seattle?
Ohio.
The
New York.
Seattle.
Dayton.
Yeah, he's the man.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
from New York. Are you from which part? Western, Eastern?
Northern, Southern.
Yeah, Shark. The
Rochester.
Bucks handful next
Are you
week.
from Rochester? If you're from Rochester, I used to be there in Rochester. I don't know what I was doing there, but I was in Rochester for some
There you go,
convention. I don't know what
D-man.
it was.
So I got my master's degree. I got it up at UB. So go Buffalo, go Bulls. There you go, D-man. D-man.
So,
I'm gonna take him
Demand 50. Does he have a channel?
way up north. Okay, so he's upstate. He's upstate. Okay.
Oh, wow. So he's up there by where my sixth or seventh great grandmother is buried. Sixth great grandmother.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say your. I thought you were going to say your ex-wife for a second.
Let me just go. You know, we have a video about 25 and me or 35 and me. Which one is it?
23.
25.
23 and me.
23, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I
I
didn't
don't know.
know
It's like
that's
that. So,
Oh.
but, do you know that for sure, or did they tell you through one of those things?
D-man must be up there in
Six
Watertown.
grandma?
Oh, what is she saying?
I don't know.
Who are you saying? Who are you saying that to?
I said that to
Not
D-man.
you.
I said you
Dorito.
must. Oh.
She. Huh? You said your sixth grandma.
Oh, you're saying that to me. My
Yes.
sixth grade, yeah, because of my genealogy and everything I did, yes.
That's what I said. You got to be careful
So,
with 23
I
and me. Remember,
drove-
we did a video about that.
Yeah, I drove all the way from there to here, upper New York from Washington State, and slept at a lot of cemeteries and went out to cemeteries when it was dark,
There you go.
rainy, out in the middle of cornfields, all kinds of weird stuff, man. It was pretty cool. Hey.
Hey, that would have been a good Ghost Hunters parody, dude, because you kind of look like that.
Dude, it was freaky, man. It was some scary shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hey, who was on there? Joey? Was it Joey or when you guys on my text messaging today? Are you guys on there?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you're
I
talking
said-
about the
I said to the guy at my work that he's a liberal.
I thought you were talking about the handies, but I guess I'm on the
Well,
wrong
yeah, it's
chat.
about the hound one because I asked him first. I'm like, "You're a liberal," and he's like, "Yes." And I said, "Okay, there's nothing saying about you being a liberal, but here's the deal." It was funny. Mine is in my mouth. 2017. I recognize getting masters way younger than I did.
I have never need a master's degree ever.
I got mine older in my 30s.
You know what? I never went to school. I graduated high school and that's it. And raised all my kids.
There you go.
What are you
Nora!
thinking, Joey? What are you thinking? You're thinking about tomorrow, aren't you?
Not really. No, I don't care about tomorrow.
You're constipated? What? I mean,
Yeah, no. Tired. It's 12:30, bro, or 11:30.
oh, yeah. See, it's only 8:30 here. So-
Right. Not everybody's in the West Coast, bro. Not everybody has West Coast money, dude. Some of us gotta live out here in the fucking in flyover states,
Dude,
bro.
I lived in Ohio and I worked for Essex, Spark Plug Wires, Kroger,
Butt plugs.
and
okay.
some
Butt
other
plugs. You work
company,
for
all
a
three
butt
of them,
plug
because there
company.
was no jobs when I moved there.
There's a shit
And
ton
then
of
I became a milkman
Mojo's
and left
confirmed
my ex-wife there.
he used to manufacture butt plugs. So there you go, Mojo.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Luch might be watching. He does watch your channel, so he might be watching.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
Luch.
Nooch, what's up, brother?
Love you,
Northern
bro.
Ohio, look
Much
at there.
love, man.
He might be watching. Nora, my
What's
brother.
up, Laura?
Yeah.
How are you, Twisted?
I'm good.
Peachy keen.
At 56. Crazy. Yeah, how are you?
That's awesome.
Twisted.
I'm good.
Are you good? I didn't ask you if you were good or bad. I'm like, how are you?
Well, are we talking about behavior or are we talking about how's life? Because I got two different answers there.
Right, Mojo's gonna be like, "How's your moisture downstairs when you get turned on?" Like, nobody wants to hear that, Mojo. Stop talking.
No, I am not like you guys. You know
No,
I'm
not like you.
that.
No, don't include me with your fucking
Yeah,
shenanigans.
it's not you guys. It's
Yeah.
Jillian.
It's a group by association. If one person in this group has a characteristic, everybody has to take him.
No.
Yeah, we got.
You ain't getting me with the with stupid shirt.
Nuh-uh.
Hashtag
You're not getting me with the with stupid shirt, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm not gonna lie.
I may back your play, but that doesn't mean I have to agree.
Yeah, Mojo was talking about how he used to sleep in graveyards in high school because he was an orphan.
No, it wasn't high school. Oh, look at that. Hey, grilling and chilling with Al. Good to see you, sir.
Wow, so many people named Grilling and Chilling, bro. That's so crazy. You guys should
Right
have
up
a
here. I have his sticker up here.
Nice.
No, that's not. I think that's his.
Yeah, you know,
No,
Joey,
that's
I am
Coleman's.
kind of a ride or die guy, man. But just don't smack us into a fucking wall, please.
Oh, don't worry, bro. You got to be famous. If you want to be famous, bro, you got to do famous type people shit. You can't just sit around and not do famous type people shit. Like, people are like, oh, nobody's going to remember me. Well, did you do anything fucking memorable? Of course not. You got to fucking do shit people are going to remember if you want to be remembered, bro.
So should I?
Hi, Kathy.
I saw a video
Kathy.
today about a cop rolling up on a guy, and I'm sure he's going to be famous.
Was it
He was throwing a guy over the bridge. So, and he threw this guy over the bridge, and the cop rolled up on it, and people saw him, and they were videotaping him. So I'm thinking that guy's famous, right?
And a bad
I haven't heard of
way.
it.
People saw him and were videotaping him, and the cop rolled up and couldn't get him. Nobody instead of trying to stop.
Wait a second, Dorito. Look at this mother effer.
Wait, am I not supposed to believe it? Oh God! Here we go. What's up, Poby?
Grilling chilling with Squirrel. What's up?
What's going on?
We all got to do this now.
How you doing?
Fucking listen, I don't know about you fucks, but I'm grilling and chilling tonight, you pricks. What's going on? And you pricks, and hello, Samantha. How are you?
That's hysterical.
Yeah, we all got to change our names, bro.
Yep.
I had, I had work to do, and I had to leave to go do work. And when I was done, well, I didn't do the editing yet, but I was done with all the recording and everything. And I was like, oh, wait a second. I bet Mojo's still fucking going on. Wait until he hits 11 o'clock because you got to go to work at fucking 3. Fuck it.
Well, hey, I didn't
So-
message you today or late.
Huh?
I didn't message you late. I'm just saying.
How's the fucking whiskey, man?
Dude, it's
delicious?
actually pretty good. It's pretty good. This is gonna put me to sleep.
Perfect.
So as soon as I'm off of here, it's gonna go.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, look. Let me see. What glass do you have? You got a fancy glass too.
Yeah, well, this is McMinimans. Yeah,
It's a what?
It's in the dryer, baby girl.
McMinimans.
Did they send you that with the whiskey?
No, he sent a shot glass though because he forgot. to
that's
send
cool.
my stuff.
That's really cool, man. That's pretty cool. He does that, man.
Yeah,
That's
he's an awesome guy, man.
I got
Yeah.
some old
It
number.
really was cool, dude. I was surprised. He
Yeah.
kind of shocked me. I was like, okay.
I haven't seen him in like a fucking year. Like he was, he did the same thing everybody does when they first get on YouTube. Like fucking 24/7 live streams to try to get to know as many people as they can, and then eventually they're like, oh. I gotta actually do some work on this. He was around a lot. He was hanging out with like fucking Micah and Phil. Groovy was hanging out back then. Groovy, OG Sound didn't even know what whiskey was back then. I don't think, but it was before like he started drinking whiskey. He knew what it was, but like before he was like doing whiskey streams and stuff. It was way back before all those guys. None of those guys would even into fucking whiskey back
I
then.
got some here.
You know? Yeah, see, Chadio didn't know what whiskey was back then either. None of these fucking guys did.
I did.
But well, you knew what it was, but I mean, like suddenly everybody's,
I didn't drink it like I do now. No. Yeah.
That was back when 21090 used to do beer. Remember that? It was a long time ago. A while back.
No.
No? You don't remember that?
I've only known 210 for maybe a year.
Oh, well, there's a reason why they call it 21090 Brewing. They used to make beer. They probably still do. I don't know. But
there's another reason why they're called 21090. When I was sending them a thank you note, I realized why they're 21090. I was like,
Fucking
that's
zip code.
it's
Kinda
the fucking
badass.
it's a zip code, yeah.
It's your zip code.
2 seconds. It takes you 2
Awesome.
seconds. You seriously didn't realize that, dude?
No.
Idiot.
I was like, right down their address. I was like, 210. 10. Oh my God, that's
funny.
brilliant. It's brilliant. It's
Dirt,
really
dirt.
smart.
It's Jetty. I don't know what's in front of me. It's so obvious, bro. Come on.
Hey, Kathy, good to see you.
You said you had masters
Hello.
degree. I'm going to call
Hi, Kathy.
Take back your library.
Hello, squirrel.
How's it
You
going?
and a bunch of other
Hi,
people.
how are
watching
you?
that, Joey.
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I thought you'd be over. I saw Jet Washers live. I honestly thought you were over there, and then I
Oh.
figured I was
Is
kind
he
of
live?
obligated.
I'm sorry,
Huh?
I didn't even know he was live.
Oh. No, I know that sometimes I know you guys were doing the malarkey thing on Monday. Oh, it's Tuesday. No, today's Monday. Yeah.
Is it?
You guys still do that? No.
The DNA show today. It's
I don't know.
He hasn't been doing it.
That's later.
That's right. I think Dorsey is only gonna do it once in a while.
If I eat shit, call 911.
I don't know. Monday's usually like I'm not on YouTube Mondays
Okay.
typically, but Joey fucking harassed me.
We'll call
so-
the LAPD.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Dorito?
Sometimes
I'm
I like
looking
to play
for
in
some
different
graphite spray.
playgrounds.
No, I hear you, Kathy. I just all I saw was Mojo and him, and I was like, well, I'll go to Mojo first, go say hi. I'll pop by there later, probably at least say hello. But I don't go up on Jet Washers usually, just because it's by the time he goes live, if I go up, I know I'm gonna be screwed. Not that he's never said, hey, come up anyway. But I mean, like, if he did, I just wouldn't. I don't know. It's so late at night for me. Too old for this shit. School's in session.
Oh, you go back to school tomorrow.
No, my kids are in school though, so I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So right now it's
Oh.
20 minutes to midnight. I'll edit and post up videos till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up at 6 and
There you go.
You know,
Don't
get the
your,
kids off to
don't
school.
your glasses
Start my
look
day.
darling?
No,
Well, thank you.
his glasses are great.
It's too much light glare, so I never wear them, but
It's
kind of use them tonight.
Yeah, I need to start wearing my glasses because it's bad.
because you're old and blind. Yep.
Yeah, well, it's called the readers, and I just refuse to use them.
Playing a little trombone these days, there, Mojo.
Yeah, sure. $20.
$20 is $20. That's the Cheerios model.
Have you seen the fucking video? I think it's on Facebook or whatever. It's like a short video. There's a guy sitting at a table at like a fucking McDonald's, and he's got a fucking shirt on, and it says, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." And this guy's like
I've seen
recording.
that.
Yeah, and the guy walks over and he slaps $20 on the fucking table in front of the guy. The guy's like, "What?" He points at his shirt.
Oh, no way.
Oh, Kathy, did you laugh your ass off when you saw it? Because I certainly did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I seen where he said that $20 is $20.
Yeah.
Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Carlo?
Oh, what's up, John Ross?
Hey, you like that thing back there, don't you?
What's
That
that?
I
I
had
love it.
Dorito made for you.
I do. It's great. He's pretty awesome.
I will never find that video.
Fucking squirrel warrior. Look at this guy.
That's
You are.
awesome.
What?
You are.
That's the one Kathy had me make you.
I am the
that's
squirrel
so
warrior
cool.
now. See that?
Yeah.
Dude, that is awesome.
Now I need a fucking sword and start stabbing people.
Are you gonna paint it?
No.
Like this?
It's glow. It's
Oh, it's glow in the dark. Yeah.
There you go, Dorito.
What are you doing, man?
he's gonna have my son's gonna make one now.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm horrible.
Mojo streams you take
Absolutely horrible. At painting anything. I can't paint. I can't draw. I can't do any. God, I'm fucking horrible. I don't really. I'm not artistic. I don't think, in any way. But painting, especially, is like the furthest thing away from me. I'm so in drawing. I can't.
Artistic is in different ways.
You're creative.
long
That's
time
a creativity. We're the same way. We're creative. You're creative.
Squirrel, a long time ago, over on Mike's channel, you said that you were interested in pour painting and you had.
I am.
paints.
I do want to do
I
it.
could
I'm
walk
not
you
good
through
at
that.
painting.
Yeah.
I'm not good at like painting, though, is what I mean. But I do want to pour. I have stuff to do it. I bought a bunch of shit to do it. I just haven't. I'm missing like the like you have to mix them with stuff, right? The chemical, whatever you mix with.
Yeah, you
That's
need
what
to
I
go to
need.
Home Depot and get some Floetrol.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that. But I want to try it out. I do. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it yet. I was thinking about
CLR.
making a turntable. I don't know yet.
No, CLP.
Oh, CLP.
The whole
Sorry.
CLP.
It's a gun lubricant, but it's just you can use it just like WD in a tight pinch. I can't find my graphite, so my
Gun
wife's
lubricant,
complaining
huh?
about some squeaky hinges.
gun lubricant. Up here in Massachusetts, we call that anal ease.
Well, no, I can spray it
That's
on
right.
the hinges because she's saying there's some squeaky hinges and it's pissing her off. And I can't find my graphite spray for the life of me. So a little bit of CLP on there will go a long, long way.
You know, Sam, I'm really impressed that you remembered that I said that
Yeah,
because I recently was just thinking about, like, I bought all that stuff. I got to get around. I got to at least try it.
I
And
just
figured on the other.
remembered that, like, it just popped into my head when you were talking about art.
Yeah, and I was thinking, maybe on the other side of Squirrel, I'll do it over on that one or something, and I was just thinking about it the other day because I was in a store and they had a bunch of paint, and I was like, fuck,
Hey, Carla.
Hello.
What's up, Carla?
Were you sleeping in bed and you got up out of bed and jumped on this?
I was laying there.
Yeah.
She was probably still depressed about that picture. That
Just fooling around with Joel. Just fooling around with Joel, and then she got completed, and Joel wanted his
Joel's
turn.
at
and she was
work.
like, fuck that, I'm going on YouTube, you asshole, and then she's dipped.
yeah.
Joel's at work. He went back to work today.
Oh, good. That's great. Good for him.
Good deal.
How does,
Stuff, man.
how does he like sleeping with a guy?
It's nice.
I'm talking about Joel.
That's what I thought you said.
Alrighty then. So, Carl, I got a question for you.
What?
Are you having fun?
Now I am.
All right. Well, that's all we need to know.
I need a cigarette. I don't be another
You came right at the right time. We were just talking about anal-ease. That's good.
I know. I heard that.
That's right. Just when you think it's safe to go back in the waters.
You don't want to go in Ross. You kind of need anyways. You need some kind of lubricant, bro, or else it's going to kill.
Hey, whenever you guys are ready, I'll tell the pink sock story, but, I'm not just going to whip it out.
Probably more condiments
It's
when
a
you go
little
back.
crusty.
It's a little
Pink
crusty.
sock story.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This has been productive Monday.
Well, that's good to hear.
This making me feel good.
This fucking swirl thing, I hate it. I certainly had a productive Monday today, so that's good. I'm glad you did as well.
I'll swirl for the squirrel.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
I do that with beer too. It's just a habit.
Yeah.
Learned that Mojo
Even
was
water,
trying
I
to
do. I
get
just
jobs
swirl.
at the bus stop.
I'm about to take a
What'd you say?
I said I learned that you're trying to get hand jobs from a bus stop.
Mojo did. No,
Yeah.
squirrel.
What
What the fuck was that? It's been a long day. I think it was squirrel.
That was
No,
me.
it was Mojo.
I was saying that Carla may or may not give out hand jobs at the bus stop. That's all I was mentioning.
And I
Then
said I
Mojo
pay about
carried
10
it on.
bucks. I said about 10 bucks I would pay for it.
And then Mojo tried to butter me up with a couple of fucking hand job victims that he was recording. We go work fucking walking around asking guys about hand jobs, Mojo.
No, you better believe it. I
fucking love it.
I
love
kind of
it.
walk borderline at work and get in trouble.
Hey,
Mojo doesn't
listen.
give a fuck.
Listen.
Give a
You think
fuck.
you walk borderline at work? I'm the goddamn boss. All right, I'm the boss, and I'm riding with one of my fucking employees today, and I'm listening to your messages out loud in the car while I'm in his passenger seat driving around account to account, and you're like, so I went to this guy for a hand job, and he's like, what are these people fucking doing that you know? I'm like, oh, I'm just like trying to get some handies in the middle of the day, I'm like, I'm not sure exactly where Mojo's from, but it's somewhere out west, and I'm pretty sure out there it's like mandatory when you take lunch, you got to get a hand job so you come back with a better attitude. So I think he bought it. I told him we're going to start implementing that next week.
Oh, so you got something special for lunch today. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. I told him the boss doesn't give out hand jobs, though. So you better know that. That's right.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna drop off, man. I'm getting tired. I gotta take a leak and go to bed. So I'll let you. Thanks, man, Mojo.
Yeah.
Well,
Make sure
Should I
you take
chase
a
you
look.
off?
Hey, Joey. Good to see you, man. It's always good to talk
Guys.
to you, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
You got-
Take it easy, guys.
Talk to my morning.
Well, you left, but make sure you take a leak before you go to bed because it's not fun if you do it the other way around.
Dude, I take a leak before I go to bed and 5 times in the middle of the night and then I
Same.
wake up.
Bro,
Same.
all right. I
I'll
don't
be a
get
son
it.
of a bitch.
I piss when I go to bed, and I don't fucking piss till I get up. I don't know. I guess I'm pretty lucky with that. But
It all depends if you're drinking a lot of liquids before bed.
Yep.
True.
That's my problem. I drink a lot of water, so
I got a friend of mine
Because
I got a friend of mine who he still has this fucking problem still. And what he's done is, or what's helped him, I guess, is that he got diagnosed with sleep apnea. So if that was ever a way to help somebody, it helped him. The reason why it helped him is, well, it helped him because he had this bad sleepwalking problem. So he would wake up and this like happened a lot. He would wake up in the middle of the night and he would, and I know people do this when they're drunk. He's not drunk. It's sleepwalking. It's completely sober. He'd wake up and walk over and piss in his fucking drawer of his dresser and go back to bed. You know, usually piss in the dresser and then go downstairs and get something to eat. He'd wake up in the morning and his clothes are covered in piss and there's like fucking dirty plates on the table and shit, you know? The refrigerator door's left open and fucking everything's fucking shot. Like, this is constant, and he has no recollection at all of it. Like, sleepwalking to me is, you know. So what he finally did was, he got diagnosed with sleep apnea. So when he would get up in the middle of the night to wander, usually he'd wake up when he hit the floor because the machine would fucking clothesline him as he went to walk away because he wouldn't think about taking it off, you know.
Yeah.
And then. But what started happening was he would wake up in the morning and the apnea mask would be over on the thing. What happened was he started taking it off. He'd wake up in the middle of the night and take it off and just throw it on the nightstand and go wander around the house again. And then he'd wake up in the morning. Now he's not got the fucking machine's running, but it's not hooked up to him. And there's food on the table again. So he ended up putting in these alarms on his door of his bedroom. And they're loud and they flash these bright fucking lights. And so he got his house and he got this fucking alarm system set up in his bedroom to wake his ass up if he fucking sleepwalks, because he's afraid he's gonna drive one night or something, you know. Like, he's afraid that he's gonna go out and fucking drive and crash. He's completely has no recollection of what happens. So I've known this guy my whole fucking life. So when he built his house back 15 years ago, whatever, when he got the system installed, he showed it to me and he was like, "Hey, when I come in here at night to go to bed, I just flip the switch on. And if someone comes through that door, all the lights and sirens fucking go off." And I'm like, "Well, that's pretty cool, man. Somebody breaks in your house." He's like, "Yeah, but it's for my fucking sleepwalking, bro." I'm like, "Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, it's cool too." So he, it became so second nature to him that he started dating this fucking woman, like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years ago. He didn't date her long, but he was dating this woman, and she came over to the house one night and he fucking took her upstairs to, you know, she was sleeping over, and they go in the room and he closes the fucking door, and second nature, he just flips the switch and they get in bed. So they have sex, and then she goes to get up to go to the bathroom, and the fucking strobe lights hit her in the face and the fucking alarm goes off. He's like, "Man." She was there till fucking 4:30 in the morning. She said, "I can't sleep in this fucking house. I gotta leave." And eventually she fucking left. But yeah, man, that didn't last long. I think it was the sirens. I think that's what ruined the relationship. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, to this day though, I mean, I talk to him once or twice a year now on Facebook. But to my knowledge, he still has these alarms in his house. Like, he's bad. He's got a bad fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's the worst case that I've ever come, known of people. Because I know people that like sleepwalk and they wake up and they're saying they're pissing, or they'll wake up at the fridge. Like, they wake up halfway through it, you know. Like, this dude, nope.
My son, he'll do like some type of sleepwalking where he'll like get up and just mosey into the couch or something and sleep. That's basically what he does. Or he'll just mosey out and like stand out like Joseph. I'm like, "Come on, let's get back to his room." I know you cannot wake a sleepwalker, so I just got him back to his room, plopped back on the bed, done with it.
You're not supposed to wake him, right? Is that what they say?
No, it's a freak. They freak the fuck out. Yeah,
right.
It's just like, what about the hell?
Yeah, my buddy, Chris, who has this fucking problem, he has an office like this. I mean, it's not like this. I got shit hanging on the walls, and nobody that I know has them hanging on their fucking walls. But anyway. An office either way. And Sam probably say the same thing about her fucking studio, her office, right? Yeah, shit hanging on the wall, and nobody I know got shit like this. But anyway, he's got an office for his job, and his dresser is in his office, and all his clothes are hanging in the office fucking closet because he has pissed in his dresser too many times, so he moved it out of his bedroom. Yep, that's how he had to fix that, so he wouldn't piss in his dresser.
Mine's
They
because
must
my
be
wife's
like in
pretty
a
much
deep,
taking
deep
over the
sleep,
closet.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my work clothes are in my closet down here in the office.
Yeah.
And it's strictly because upstairs in our bedroom we don't have a closet. We just have a big wardrobe. And I have this closet down here and we pretty much just use it for storage. So I was like, why don't I move my work clothes downstairs? Because the bathroom's down here where I shower. So I get up in the morning, I grab my my boxers, my socks, whatever I need, and all that kind of shit. And then I come down here and pick my pants and shirt out of this closet and go and get dressed, But yeah, I moved everything that way. My wife's got more closet space. I just put my shit downstairs. Just my, not all my clothes. I got a dresser upstairs with all my clothes in it. But,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
That's the same here, man. It's she took over the closet, bro, and it's a good sized closet.
I have the opposite direction. Joel took over our closet. He's got more shirts in there than I got clothes.
Well, listen. Hold on a second.
I'm content with my closet. I ain't bitching.
My bitch headset was screaming at me. I'm gonna shut off if you don't plug me in, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
hey, we'll see you, Shark. Check back in with you later, buddy.
Night, Shark.
I missed your first comment. Sorry, man.
So Squirrel, do you have an older house?
Oh yeah.
Like the 1800s or what?
1888.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's badass.
There's a lot of old homes in Massa.
Yeah, it's badass, but at the same time, it's not badass.
Oh, I know. It's a bitch. It's a bitch to heat up.
The upkeep, I bet.
The fucking heat runs all the time. Dude, I got boards in my upstairs hallway that are like this fucking wide. I got like a 14-inch, 16, a 17, an 18, and like a 19 and a half. Those are the biggest ones. I measured them. They're just the biggest fucking boards they can make. They made them straight. And the upstairs flooring in my house is the original flooring from the house when they made the house.
Wow.
So I got these big fucking boards, and they're all the fucking square nails, right?
Oh, nice.
Well, but the boards move now because it's so old. So all of a sudden, if you're walking, you rip a sock on a square nail, or you fucking, God forbid, you tear your foot open on one.
Yeah.
So my 15-year-old son literally has the job on Saturdays. He gets the hammer and he goes upstairs and goes room to room and just bangs down. There's certain nails that always do it where the floor moves a little bit. You get to know them. Right. My 15-year-old son though just goes, and we don't have any more problems now because it takes a few weeks for him to build up and come up. So he just goes and gives him a good fucking whack once a week. And we don't have to worry about it. And it was something he started doing on his own one day. Like he ripped a sock and he was like, "I'm sick of the same nail coming up every day." I was like, "Yeah, I go into my room too." He's like, "Where is it?" So I showed him and everybody started complaining about the fucking nails that they step on, and he just started making the rounds, man. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Good kid.
Do you have any
awesome.
ghosts?
What's that?
Do you have any ghosts?
Do I have any ghosts?
Yeah.
When you have 5 kids, you probably have ghosts. Because...
So, have you ever metal detect your property?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, no kidding. Nice.
I sure have. I found a bunch of. I found a good amount of buffalo nickels and silver dimes in my yard. A couple silver quarters. A lot of garbage in my yard. A lot of junk. The guy that lived here from like 1930 to 1960 worked on cars. If you had a car and you brought it up here, as long as you brought the parts, he'd fix it for free. So there's fucking there's those little bits of fucking metal all over the yard and everything. So he fixed them out in the yard.
There's probably a body buried in there too.
Yeah, maybe out in the front yard, by the tree. I had a signal, and I started digging, and I had like a fucking good sized hole going, and I kept digging and digging and digging, and finally fucking got into it, And it was like I got this big tree in my front yard, and I dug right down between where the roots come in the tree. That's where I started digging down, and by the time it was done, I was literally reaching under the fucking tree into the root ball, and I finally got it. And it's upstairs, but it's an 1843 trade token. I think it's 43.
Oh,
wow.
So what it was the government was low on metal at the time. It was the first time the government started running out of metal to cast. Not metal, paper. They were making paper money then, and there was paper they were low on, and what they would do is, so the one I have is for a lumber company. So the one I have is good for $125 worth of no, 100. No, it's worth $75 worth of lumber. The one I have. So basically, what it was is if you had a business, you could go and you could go to the government, to your local government, and say, "Hey, I want to do the whatever," and you would pay them however much money, and then I don't know, however the fuck it worked, but they made coins for your specific business. So this is for a lumber company. I can't even. It's so old I can't even find out where the fucking lumber company was. I literally can't find anything about it, but it's a $75 token good for goods and lumber at such and such a lumber company. It has like
That's
a fucking
awesome.
big tree on one side. Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
And at that time, that was valuable.
Yeah, it was $75 back in 1843. Can you imagine that, Sam? Holy shit! They probably fucking paid $80 building this house. You know what I mean? Like, I mean more than that, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot. You're right. That's a fucking ton of money.
You should go hit up the government and say, "Hey, man, you know what? My family's been saving this shit for a long time.
Yeah,
I want to redeem this."
Yeah.
You should see if it's worth money. It might be.
I checked it out. It is worth money. It's not worth a lot of money. In the condition that it's in, it's worth about $28.
Yeah, that's nothing.
It's in decent shape.
Deal.
Yeah,
It's so cool. It's a keeper.
Oh, it's a great, absolutely, Chatty. It's a fucking great guy. So it's one of the two coolest finds I've probably found. You know what I mean? Like, that's really cool. I know guys that have been metal detective for 30 years that I go out and swing machines with, and they've never found a trade token. You know what I mean? Like, that's like it's like something that I didn't even know they fucking existed, and I found it, and I brought it to my buddy's house like 2 times away. This guy that I metal detected, he's been doing it forever. I brought it over there and I'm cleaning it. I'm like, "Hey man, I just pulled this out of the ground. I'm trying to clean it. I can't figure out what it is." So we're giving it light cleaning just to try to get detail out of it. And he's like, "You gotta be kidding me." He's like, "You're a dick." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "That's a fucking trade token." I'm like, "What's a trade token?" He's like, "Now you're an even bigger dick because you don't even know what you have, you know." But
so have you ever
then
looked them up? You
What?
ever looked them up? That company? Try to see if you could.
No,
find
that's what I'm saying. I can't find it. I tried to look it up and I can't. I couldn't find anything about them. The only thing I found like I couldn't find any good information. All I know is that they were from Ohio, which makes no sense as to why it's in Massachusetts, but it's from Ohio, the company. That's all I got though. It was like Ohio, and then it was like 1831 to 1852 or something. That's all it says. Like there's no.
That's pretty.
There's really nothing to it, but yeah, if you look up those trade tokens, you'll see they were good for stuff all over the place, you know. And some of them I think were just good for common goods. You could cash in at like any lumber company, and some were for specific companies who worked, I guess, hand in hand. I don't really know I don't know a lot about it, but. And then I have like a 1737 coin that I found. It's barely recognizable. It's an old one of the original Hibernias.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking toast, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
It's toast. It's fucking flat as shit, and you gotta hold it in the light like this, like, oh yeah, 1737. Yeah, I can see it. It's so smashed.
Awesome.
You can see the date, and you can see the outline of the Hibernia on the back.
Yeah,
but it's so bad. It's fucking bad. It's pretty toasted.
Wow.
But whatever, you know. You can still. It's identifiable, and that's all I care about. You know, it's a King George something. I don't know.
Oh, yep.
Pretty neat.
Wow.
Yeah, I do metal detecting, and it's like to get away from everything. That's my my detox.
That's how I quit smoking. I started metal detecting. I needed something to keep me busy. I'm not smoking right now. I'm just getting high. Sorry.
Oh my god.
But I absolutely love it, man. My wife will bring her chair, sit down, and she just likes what I dig up.
Yeah, my wife's not into it at all. Not at all. It's just not for her. You know, she doesn't like hate it or anything. She's just like, it's just not her thing. My kids love doing it. You know, the twins, I metal detect my yard all summer over and over and over because the twins will be like, "Dad, let's go outside and find treasure." So we just keep because I've got like it's like 0.9 acres is what I own, and I've lived here fucking 6 years, and I'm still metal detecting the yard. I'm still finding shit.
How many metal detectors do you have? What do you have? If you can remember. You don't have to check it out. I mean, that's all right.
Well, I can't remember the name of this one. This is a MindLab Xterra 305.
Yeah.
And then I have a Garrett. Is it Garrett?
You have the
No,
Garrett?
what is it? No, it's a Garrett AT Max.
Yeah.
Got that right there. And then I've got something 205 downstairs. I can't remember what brand it is.
Nice.
And then like an Emax 205 or something. It's nothing great. It's like a $200 machine. I won it at a dig. And then I got like probably 3 of the basic tuner knob, like fucking Radio Shack.
I have one of
ones,
those.
you know?
I have one of those with the little like needle.
Yeah, the little fucking the needle.
Yeah.
I got like 3 of those fuckers because I initially wanted to start metal detecting. So what I did was I started trading. So I was like, I told my wife, if I put my mind to this, I can do it. I want to get a metal detector. I just want a cheap one because I just want to try it and see if I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
So I had no idea what a pinpointer was. You would need a pinpointer or nothing. All I knew was you needed a metal detector. That's all I knew. I metal detected without a pinpointer for the first fucking year. What a stupid.
Did you really for a whole year?
A whole year, yeah, man.
Dude,
with clumps
no
of
way.
fucking sand running it under the fucking thing to see if it's in my hand, you
No.
know. And so what I did was I traded a bottle of vodka for a chainsaw. And then
Wow.
this guy gave me the chainsaw, it fired up, worked great. Then I put the chainsaw up on Craigslist and I traded that for a laptop. So this guy had bought a laptop for his wife. She was going to take a college course. She lasted 3 fucking weeks and said, fuck it. So he rebooted the whole fucking laptop and he had a landscaping business. So he needed a fucking chainsaw. So I swapped him. Laptop worked just fine, you know, cruised around on it a little bit. I actually kept it for a few weeks and used it. And then I factory reset it. I just used it to fucking cruise around on Facebook and shit. And then I put the laptop up on Facebook and this guy gave me, he gave me one of them scientific calculators. He gave me a collection of 150 real fucking what do you call them? Fucking poker chips from casinos that are all they're all retired poker chips that they don't have in rotation anymore, or the casinos are closed down. But there was 150 chips with face value of over $400 on them. Not that it matters; they're just collector's items at that point. So I put the scientific calculator up, and I put the chips up, and I was looking for a metal detector, and then a guy fucking phoned me, and he was like, "Hey, I've got a metal detector. I'll swap you for those poker chips." Because I put up on the thing either or, you can have either one, you know. I knew that fucking calculator was worth some money.
Mm-hmm.
I sold the calculator for $120. This guy gave me a metal detector and $40. He was like, "Dude, you got more. There's a lot more value in these than just the face value of these. It's not. They're not worth the face value, but they're worth more than that metal detector is." For anybody, he's like, "I collect these." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So he gave me $40 and the fucking metal detector and took the chips. I didn't give a fuck. I started with a $10 bottle of vodka. Then I sold the calculator for $120. So I made $160 in cash and a metal detector in about 2.5 weeks.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's how I got my first metal detector. Yeah, that's right. I had just got done reading an article. I was at the doctor and I read this article in a magazine about the guy who took the red paperclip and traded it for a house. So this guy traded a paper. He's like, he was going to trade up every time. So he took a paper clip and he traded it, and somebody traded him like a fucking light bulb. And he took the light bulb and traded it, and up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and he kept going. And eventually, when he got big bucks and he couldn't figure out what to trade anymore, he found out that Nicolas Cage collects snow globes. And there's like 4 really rare snow globes in the world that Nicolas Cage doesn't have. So what he did was he had something that was a big enough value to be able to trade for this fucking snow globe so that he could trade Nicolas Cage for so he wanted to trade Nicolas Cage. So Nicolas Cage and him got together, and Nicolas Cage traded him a role in a fucking movie. So yep, he traded him a role in a movie that he was gonna be filming up in Canada. And for the snow globe. So the guy gave him the snow globe, and the guy worked it because he was like, I want the role to be whoever ends up with it. It's a contract because I'm going to trade this. So they worked it out like that. And then he went to the town where Nicolas Cage was was going to be filming, and the movie wasn't for like another 9 months. But he went up there to start trying to barter because he figured a local person would more likely want the role in the film. The town said to him, "We've got this house that we just took on back taxes, and we just got it appraised. It was worth like $270,000 or whatever." And they said, "Since we own it just off the back taxes, we'll pay, we'll basically pay the tax off," because normally they wait till somebody buys it and they're responsible for all the back taxes. So they're like, "We'll give you the house free and clear for the movie role, because then we're going to take the movie role and we're going to give it out with the scholarship we give out this year." So they took a kid who was in acting in school, who was getting then a scholarship to go to college, and they added the movie role as a bonus on there for them. So the town got to do something amazing for one of the kids in town, and it got to get rid of this fucking house that's been a burden for years. They finally took over for tax title. They paid the however many $1,000s in taxes. They just wrote it off on the books, and this guy got a fucking house, and he sat out with a red paperclip. I read that story, and I said to my wife, "I bet you I can get a fucking metal detector."
Well, yeah.
So if fucking Craigslist wasn't such a shit scam nowadays, I won't even deal with any of those. I won't even deal with any of them anymore, even eBay.
No, I love OfferUp, dude. Trust me, I love OfferUp.
Yeah,
You and my brother get along good then.
Yeah.
So second time out, Squirrel, when I was metal detecting, I was doing this. It's like early 1900s, late 1800s schoolhouse, and you know what I found?
A pencil.
Another metal detector.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's worth a couple $100, and it was brand new, and it was like a kid or somebody left it on the ground and left it there, and I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And so I have this metal detector. Eventually, I'll be giving it to a kid.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
It folds up. It's really cool. I mean, it's actually pretty nice.
What do you use for a detector?
I have the Garrett. Nice.
Which
Garrett.
one? You got the Max?
Yeah, the newer one. I can't remember if is it the Max. Yeah, I think it's the Max.
Yeah, the Max was like I got that 2 years ago. I think.
Flat screen, thin
Huh?
screen, the thin screen.
Yeah, and it's got the backlight. It's got the Bluetooth headset. That shit. Yeah.
The thing's nice.
Yeah, it's decent. I like it.
It's a nice starter one. Eventually, I'll get another one, but you got to have that pinpointer, man. That pinpointer.
Oh.
Dude.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
He got to go pay.
Yeah, I like haggling. Good old OfferUp, man.
Oh, dude.
Sell
I
your
used
profit,
to,
bro.
man. I used to buy and sell so much. I had a pile of garbage I was going to take to the dump, and I said, "I'm throwing it on OfferUp, $10." Somebody picked it up, $10.
Oh yeah, man. Especially like this stuff to recycle in there and shit. This past year, I had my I had that shitty metal detector I got, and the first one I bought was like a fucking whatever it was, something coin shooter or whatever. It's the basic, it's the needle one, and I bought it for like $100, and it had a combo deal where I got that, a set of headphones, a little thing to dig with, and a fucking pinpointer. But it's one of the pinpointers you turn on, it's like, and you got to turn it till it stops buzzing.
Yeah.
And then but you got to get like that close to something till it goes off. But that was the first pinpointer I had. This past summer, I had to use that because my other pinpointer died. So you're just talking about a pinpointer. My wife got me this for Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I needed a new one because
that thing is waterproof.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I love it.
I've been wanting one of these for a while, and
yeah.
I've been wanting to upgrade. And I've had a couple decent ones, but the one I have just went fucking shitbag wonky. I don't know what the fuck happened. You turn it on, it just goes crazy as if you're banging it against a piece of metal all the time. You know?
So this is I got this guy for free.
That's pretty much like the one that I.
And it was brand new in the box with everything, and the gal gave it to me. And I'm
that's cool, man.
Oh yeah,
pretty sweet.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
I probably, I'll probably never use it. I had people using it on my front yard playing around, but.
Well, you know what I like about my old ones like that is that even if it doesn't, make a loud noise, that needle does pulse. And when you get when I get people that want to go out, see, here's what I like about those. They're more work. They're definitely more work. My new machine, I spent $500-600 on it, but when I go over something, it's a clear, loud, crisp fucking tone in my ear. I'm like, oh, that's a fucking quarter. That's a nickel. That's a fucking pull tab. Like I pretty much
you look
know
at the
almost.
numbers. The numbers.
The numbers and that sound together, it's perfect. You know, right?
Yeah.
And then if it's fuzzy, you know it's probably just garbage, whatever. With those other ones, you really got to pay attention and watch the fucking needle and listen for those things, and they don't sound any different, really. You know, not too much.
Yeah.
So when my friends come with me, that you're getting the old shit one. You're getting, you know, you're gonna. So I tell my friends, you want to go? I'll give you. Can use the old detector. It still works just fine. And my friends will be like, oh, you got the nice detector. I'm like, yeah, we'll swap for a minute. And we'll go out and I'll hit 3 targets and pull them out of the ground. Be like, all right, give me back my fucking detector. It's not the machine. You know, like, and I keep showing them, you know, but it's more work. So if my friends want to go out because they think they're going to get rich on a Saturday afternoon with me, I make them fucking at least put a little work in on it. And then they realize that they ain't pulling shit out and that you walk away with more junk than anything, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know how many times, you know, during the summer, I've got 2 buckets in my back room.
Of all the
in my
metal.
outdoor. Yeah. And it's just all garbage metal, you know, big piece of
But
iron
it's something
shit.
you pulled out of the ground, which is kind of
Well, yeah, but some of that shit's like, it's just too far gone. It's garbage. So I keep it. And then every once in a while, when I'm going to the transfer station to drop off the trash, I throw those in the back of the van and I go over to the metal dumpster because our town gets money for the metal in the metal dumpster, you know? So I donate the metal. I just dump it all in the dumpster there because we get paid for that. So it's good. It helps the town out.
Have you found that ring yet? To pay for your metal detector?
No.
Dude, one day.
No, dude, I found, I haven't found much jewelry at all. You know, if I'm being honest with you, all the jewelry I found, except one piece, has been just costume jewelry. And the one piece that I did find was, I found a piece. I found it was the clasp and about 2 inches of a very, very tiny, thin silver chain.
Oh, really?
But it was only this big. It was a piece of a necklace, and it was such a tiny necklace. I've got it somewhere. It's in one of my cases or whatever, but that's the only piece of jewelry that I found that's worth anything, you know. But I found a lot of that shit, bro.
That's my first ring I found.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Rings are great, even if they're not.
It was on the ground. I mean, it was just sitting there, and that's how I found it. But I found a lot of costume jewelry, man. A lot.
Yeah, I pulled a lot of rings out, man. I go down the tot lot, you know. I'll hit her bang around like the slide and the swings and shit, you know. I'll go down to the local field and I'll go down around the bleachers and shit where people sit. You know, I'll do that. So I need to really get into it again this summer. So I told my wife I wanted to pinpoint it because I really want to start doing it again. You know.
Wait, what do we got here?
Oh, he's got the nasty candy from Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day candy.
Yeah,
these are tropical. It says Sal Pal.
Sal Pal. It does say Sal. Okay.
Sal Pal. Are they sour?
No, they're actually tropical fruit.
Oh, Sal Pal means
this one says cool.
Yeah, I've got like a. What is it? The little.
Brax. Yep. I picked up a box a year just to reminisce on.
Right here.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you got?
Yeah.
What is it?
I guess it's a challenge or something. Somebody gave it to me.
What is
on
it?
my birthday.
The old bamboozle, huh? Bean boozle, I mean?
Bean Boozle, but it's the Fiery 5.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I've got a baggie of those on my counter.
I will try. I will try.
So
that I will try.
So my wife and kids went to visit my in-laws right after Christmas. They go down every year right after Christmas. I stay home because I have to work. I'm in sales. We can't take that week off. It's a busy week for us. So anyway, they go down. So somebody had gotten this bean boozled, right? So the whole family, like my wife, my 5 fucking kids, her parents, her sister and their kids, and her other sister and their kids and her brother, you know, the whole family, they're all around this huge, massive table the parents have there. They can see like 30 people. They have this old big, huge fucking house, and everybody's moved out. So they keep this massive table for holidays when people come, you know. And they sit around, they're playing this bean boozled, and my son Shane's playing. And like every jelly bean they give me, he's just like, he's like, these are really, really good. He's sitting next to my son Owen, and Owen's like, let me smell your breath. And he breathes in his face, and Owen's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one
He had
down.
like a vomit flavor one. He was eating it and he said it was good, but it smelled like vomit, you know? And so like at the end of the thing, he was like, I don't think I got any bad ones. And everyone was like, no, you just ate every one that they gave you. He was just happy it was a piece of candy. He was like, oh, thanks, piece of candy. It's really good, thanks. Nothing fazed him at all. So my son Owen was like, dude, you know what you should do? And I was like, what? He's like, you should get a box of those Bean Boozled and record it with Shane and do it, you and him together. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. I'm like, but I think if the camera's on, Shane's not. I don't know I think he'll respond because he sees the camera. I think that's what I'm afraid of. You know, like he'll.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But I might try it just to see. Because if he just eats every one of them like it's fucking nothing, I can't. I don't think I could do that with like there's like shit flavored or.
Oh yeah,
or
there's
fucking, I don't know. There's a bunch of
Band-Aid and all that crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Band-Aid?
Band-Aid, yeah.
Band-Aid.
Which is basically
Spicy one.
Which is basically like Scotch flavored. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of Scotch tastes like Band-Aids. It
I
has
know.
that like
I'm gonna
antiseptic
try-
flavor.
I'll
It's a
try
peat.
these spicy ones soon for sure.
Yeah, I'll do that one, the spice. I gotta find one.
I've heard that the spiciest one in there, I think it's ghost pepper, actually is pretty legit, is what I hear.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, Mojo, start eating them. Let's go. Rip it open. Let's go.
Not before bed.
Open up
Yeah,
the
right.
box, start flicking your beans,
So,
and then
bacon.
flick the spinner.
Every I get rid of. I'm not a hoarder, so I get rid of all kinds of stuff. And when I sell stuff, I sold my kayak within like hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I'm not in it to make like a gob of money. Just get rid of it, you know, and I get paid for it. I
So-
clean out cupboards and people will buy it. And you know,
Yeah.
you
So
just
I-
get to know what people will buy.
Offer up. I don't use out here just because I'm in the country. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's not a lot of people on it. So everything that's on there, I got to drive an hour. And so fuck that. And anybody who wanted to put money on anything I was selling wanted me to bring it to them. So I stopped using that. Now I just put it on Facebook Marketplace and it automatically shows the people local to me. I put my town in, whatever. The only thing lately that I've been selling is when I go to the transfer station on Saturdays to get rid of the trash, they have this big, it's a, what do you call it? A fucking, a trailer truck trailer, right? And they have it like parked there and the ground's level to it. And you walk in and it's called the book bin or whatever. And it's all these books the library retired or people donate.
Yep.
And it's all separated in a category and shit. It's like a library. It's a free library. Take as much as you want. Take all you fucking want. They like encourage you to take books, you know, boxes and boxes. Take whatever the fuck you want because they throw out more than people take, you know. And then at the very end of it, when you go all the way to the end, at the end there's cassettes, CDs, DVDs, VHS movies, and old records, even the old thick slate records and shit. And board games. So at the end of it, there's like an area for all that shit. So if you like fucking cassette tapes, just keep your eye there because they change every week what people donate. Those come and go quick. I'm always looking through. I love old albums.
Mm-hmm.
And
cool.
I got my record player's over there. I'm always looking through the albums and picking out and bringing home old shit. I scored fucking Van Halen 1984 in perfect condition like 6 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah,
No
I looked
shit.
over. I was like,
Are you serious?
dude, it still had the plastic, but it was cut.
Yeah.
They had taken it out and used it, but it was in pristine shape, and the jacket's beautiful. But so I go through those, but I go through the games, and if there's ever a Scrabble game, I take it, and I take the Scrabble games, and I go home and I take the the wood blocks that people put their tiles on. I throw those in one bag, and then I dump all the tiles in the other bag, and then I take the board and the box, and I just throw it in my recycling bin, and it just gets recycled. And then every once in a while, I take all those fucking tiles, and I bring them in the house, and I dump them on the table, and I count them real quick. And then, I'm like, all right, I got 887 tiles. And then I put it on the local Facebook group. 887 Scrabble tiles. All letters are there. Don't know how many of each one. Not counting them. They have not been picked through. $70. And fucking, like, they'll be gone like that. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause that's
People
a classic game.
Well, people craft with them. Nobody's buying 887
I was
fucking
just
tiles
about
to play
to
the game.
say, I'm sitting here thinking about that. I'm going, I could fucking craft with those son of a bitches.
Yeah, that
Right,
is
Kathy.
very
What they do is like
trustworthy.
they
Wow.
and I'll
Because-
throw the fucking the wood things in with them, the plaques, Kathy. the
Yeah.
folders.
Yes,
You can make picture frames out of the
well,
plastic.
because I usually have to make letters myself, and that would be really good for me to have.
There's a girl locally that lives in town here. I actually went to high school with her, and nowadays, like the past 3 times, anyways, I've had them building up in the back room because I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait, and then eventually I wait till there's a big bundle, make it worth somebody's time to get them, make it worth my time to sell them. You know what I mean?
I'd buy them from
And
you.
yeah, well, now this girl just calls me.
Oh.
I need more tiles. How many you got? I don't know. I got 300, 400, whatever. I'll give you 30, 40 bucks, whatever. She basically gives me about 10 bucks, 100. Nowadays, because she wants the
And then
fucking.
plus you don't have to even pay for the shipping.
Right. No, it's local. I bring them right to her
Yeah.
house. Or I'll get into my kid and he runs around on his bike, She's friends with her and my wife are friends.
Yeah.
But she she asked me one day, she's like, where do you get all these from? I was like, I just, I see boxes on the side of the road. I stop and I look. Because she goes to the same fucking dump that I go to, the same landfill.
Yeah.
I don't need her in there hanging out in the book bin fucking getting free fucking Scrabble pieces. I need to pick those up to sell them there. What the fuck?
I was actually thinking about the books,
Right.
but you gotta watch. You can watch the books too, because they can be. And
Yeah.
people,
Well,
but
yeah,
also people put money in books.
yeah, true. Yeah, the thing with the books is I don't know enough about what's worth and what's not. I do have, they're in the closet in the bin. I do have 4 books that are in really nice shape that are published between 1893 and 1898 that I found there. Anything in the 1800s. Yeah, that's back when the pages were all like, they weren't even fucking straight, But those are kind of cool. I have those, but I've looked them up and they're worth, $6, $7. They ain't really worth shit, which sucks,
They're not worth much. I have a 1922 Mark Twain short stories. Of course, it was republished, but I have one of those. It's leather bound and everything. It's maybe worth 30.
Right.
It's not worth.
So I went to a garage sale, and I bought a tent, this huge ass tent. It's a 3-room tent, and a doll, and I think I paid like $40 for them.
Nice.
I turn around, I take that doll, and I sell it for $70.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. It was because I looked it up. Google instantly see what it's worth, and that was probably one of my funnest ones because the tent alone was worth way more than that. And I still have that
3-room fucking tent. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, Dorito.
Yeah, Dorito.
No, it's Skitty
He's
Bird.
saying hi.
Dorito, I said hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey,
man.
kitty. Nice to see you, kitty purrs.
I ate one of the most disgusting things I've had in a long time today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Was it an old man?
McDonald's hamburger.
No.
The Snickers bar.
Let me guess. At 3
Yes.
in Walnut.
A bar of Irish Spring.
No, it was it was the Snickers bar. It was
no good.
well, no, when I did the Snickers bar,
I seen that. Ugh.
I said in the video that I included the Snickers bar again.
Yeah.
And so what I did tonight was I ate fuck. I
Okay, you ate that can of mush.
yeah, but it was a different one. It wasn't that same one. It wasn't the mezcla. That mezcla is like fucking red and it has like bits of pepper in it and it was really greasy.
Yeah.
Super fucking greasy. Tonight I ate potted meat. And it's fucking horrible. So it's like it tastes like meat. You read the can, it's like mechanically separated chicken and pig parts and fucking salt. Those are like the top 3 ingredients, It's super salty. It kind of tastes like meat, like the way Spam tastes like meat. Although I like Spam. But then I got my tasting fork. I've decided I need a tasting fork. I'm gonna keep doing this video. So I got this little tasting fork.
Oh,
right?
a little pickle fork. Nice.
Yeah, I got my tasting
It's an
fork.
olive one. It's an
Okay.
olive
I cut a slice of the Snicker off and I had it sitting here. And I tasted that fucking potted meat with this very fork. And you know what the problem with it was? Was not only was it meat, and it was super fucking salty, but it was gritty. It was fucking weird. It was like rehydrated meat that didn't rehydrate all the way. It was gritty. It fucking tasted like somebody put sand in the meat. It just had this. I don't know.
They ground the bones with it.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably.
That's where the
Gabby.
gritty
Yeah.
is.
Fuck.
Oh,
And I'll tell you. Then I took a piece of that. Hey, D-Man 50, have a good night, man. Peace out. Take care. Thanks for
Good
joining
night.
us. We appreciate
Nice
it.
to see you. Nice to meet you.
I took a piece of that fucking disgusting Snickers bar from yesterday, and I took a big glob of the potted meat and I put it on top of it. I put it on top and I held it up to the camera and I dropped it on my fucking keyboard. I was pissed. I just had to reload it and I'm like, and I hate it.
I can't wait to see that video.
My biggest worry is how's your keyboard?
Bro, the keyboard's fine.
Okay.
You know what, Chad? You know when you look down at the keyboard, like right in front of the keys, there's just like the plastic part.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
hold on.
That's nasty.
yeah. I just
Yeah.
I
So
my
look
keyboard
right here,
is-
right? So I got my sticker on it because I love myself, and this is like the touchpad. It
Yeah.
landed like over here on the just on like the plastic part, right? That's where it landed. So luckily, only the O key got some on it, but it was just on the key. It didn't get down on the inside, and I got it off good. But anyhow, that might be one of the most corruptive things I've ever done to my taste buds. My mouth didn't know what to fucking do when it had super salty, fucking coarse, grindy, fucking gritty potted meat on top of cinnamon bun flavored Snicker bar.
Yeah.
And you made a video with this, right?
Oh yeah.
It's coming out tomorrow, Carla.
Yes,
if
I
I get
can't
it, if I get it edited in time, yeah.
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 Tony,
Chocolate and ass, huh, Tony?
the worst they can think about this is that Chatio's going to do it now.
Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no.
Hey, listen.
Oh.
Look, the can's sitting right here. It's in a baggie right here. There's the potted meat can. It's pretty
Yeah,
full
I
still.
remember
I put it in here
that.
so
That's a
I put it in
no.
a plastic bag so it wouldn't stink because I got to go throw
Give
it.
it
I
to the
can't throw it in
neighbor's
my.
chickens.
You ain't gonna give it to the dog. Huh? Hey, squirrel.
my
You ain't
God,
gonna give
yeah.
it to the dog. Huh?
Oh, that's a
What, that meat?
Right.
Oh, I might. It's just in a bag now because it stinks. I had to put it in the plastic bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I'll put it in the fridge maybe and put it in his food in the morning. He'll like that.
Give the kids a nice little fart for the day.
Oh yeah. Oh man. God, I hope that doesn't give me the fats tomorrow while I'm working. Oh.
Would you like to buy
As long as you don't burp it up.
Yeah, that's not good.
Gonna smell like packed.
The last thing
like
I need is to have
meat
bad
Snickers.
farts when I'm working. It's happened. I mean, I've been in this industry for years.
Yeah,
So I've definitely had days where like I got into work and I mean, I know most people don't like talking about this, but it don't faze me in the fucking least. You go to work and you fucking, you're in your car and you're like, all right, you let a little one squeak out and all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck. This is fucking that was small. This is human garbage. And I can't do this again the rest of the day now. So like, I don't know. The shitter at my work, it's like a nice like home bathroom is what it looks like. It's a really nice little bathroom.
Oh, nice.
You don't want to blow it up.
But there's no fart fan.
No.
And there's just this little window on the far side of the bathroom. Like the shitter's here, the sink's here, the door's here. Then the rest of the room is like storage where they store like the paper towels and shit or whatever. It's like and there's a little window over there and it opens up inward like this, but it only opens up like this fucking far. It's not doing anything across the room, trust me. So I'm very anti shit in public anyway, but I'll go in the bathroom and take a leak and rip one if I got to get one out of my system,
Right.
And we're talking like, it's a tile bathroom, a lot of tile on the walls, and still I thought the paint was going to come off the tiles, you know what I mean? It was bad. And so I go in there and I rip one and I'm peeing, and then right toward the end of peeing, I rip a second one. And I'm washing my hands and I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking brutal, and yeah, well, yeah. So I go walking out of the bathroom, and just as I open the door, my secretary is standing there, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me." She's like, "I gotta go potty." I was like, Hey,
35, 45 minutes.
That wasn't me.
I was like, hey, no. I was like, hey, I fucking farted in there and it smells really bad. I just want you to know. And I just walked away. And so I walk around the corner. My boss is standing there and he's fucking dying laughing. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? He's like, oh, I fucking heard what you just said to Debbie. And I was like, hey, man, she was walking in. Like, it's the fucking one. It's the one bathroom. Like, it's, you know, it's like, there's no, she's not going to come out and be like, oh, did you fart in there? I'm like, no. What the fuck, you know? Like, I was the guy who came out, you know. I'm the guy always yelling at people at work. I'm like, don't any of you motherfuckers shit at home? I just want to take a fucking piss. I gotta smell your shit. I go nuts about it all the time. Like, I work with a bunch of people who just casually shit in public whenever they feel like it. I don't understand that at all. That's like savagery.
The ones that are bad and loud.
Witchcraft.
Right?
You have to do that. You got to enter at your own risk.
Listen, I understand there's people with diverticulitis, there's people with Crohn's disease. I get it, and I sympathize with that. I honestly do. If you have to do it, that's one thing. I got a buddy of mine who's got no gut problems at all, and whenever we go out and hang out, he's like, we'll be going on the street. He's like, oh, hey, stop at Cumberland Farms. Fuck, it's like 7-Eleven up here, right?
Yeah.
I'll stop at Cumberland Farms. Like, oh, you got a coffee? Did you want to get a coffee? Like, he's like, no, because they got good coffee there and it's $1. I'm like, oh, I'll get a coffee. We go inside. He beelines to the fucking shitter. He comes out. I get a coffee. I go out and sit in the car. A couple minutes later, he comes out. He's like, all right, let's go. I'm like, I don't get you, bro. Like, every time we go somewhere, you're like, hey, stop at McDonald's. Hey, stop at Burger King. I'm like, you will just stop anywhere and just drop a shit. Yep. Nope. Not this guy. Nope.
That's funny.
I will fuck my insides up for fucking 4 days if I have to not have to shit at McDonald's.
It took me a long time to get to that point to be able to feel like,
so at work,
I don't care.
We have a bathroom for like the sales people and all those guys.
God
and
damn,
I go up there and leave the door open when I take a shit in it.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, Jane, Nikki.
Shit.
Good day, Nikki.
How you guys doing? Are the kiddos asleep now or what?
Yes.
I wanted to see my little buddy.
I'm nearly there myself. It was a long day at work, so.
Oh, I see how it is,
Is
Chatty.
that why you're drinking the? Oh, I thought that was Captain. Yeah, that's just Bud Light.
Yeah. Just
No.
You guys say the kids are in bed, and Chad's like, "Oh, I want to see my little buddy." Oh, so now it's okay to have the kids on camera, huh, Chad? We see how it is.
Oh, don't you fucking go! No, Nikki, what did your son say about me? Who is his
Don't
favorite
get me
YouTuber?
started on Chatio. Don't get me started on Chatio.
Nikki's son said I was
And
her
how
favorite YouTuber.
I just dripped some tea on my fucking desk.
Did you hear what he pulled earlier with me?
They have to grab that one.
Hi, Kathy. I love you.
Oh, hello, honey.
I love you.
Hello,
too,
Nikki.
Kathy.
You know
And
he
yes.
didn't want Tony.
What's that?
You know that Chatio didn't want me up on his panel because I have a foul mouth.
Ron Terrio was up. Had Ron Terrio up.
Who's Ron Terrio?
Some guy.
Besides the guy whose name rhymes with the city in Canada.
Or
the guy that's
California.
the reason I'm hanging out with all of you guys. That's why I brought him up. And I apologize to you, Kathy.
No,
like,
but who is he? Is he like? Is that your dad or is
No,
that?
Ron, yes, he's Louisiana Beer Reviews. He's a beer review guy that ended up finding my channel when I was doing beer reviews. I got in touch with the beer review community that led me to all of you guys over the last year and a half.
Oh, that's great.
Cool, man.
But he was up
That's
there.
cool.
He's and I already apologized to you, Kathy. Do we have
Is
to
he a
talk about
kid?
this?
well,
It is
Kathy, at
my
least
years.
it's only once. Chatio hasn't sent me a link in 6 fucking weeks. All right.
Because every time I send you a goddamn link,
Whatever.
scroll, you're like, I'm busy.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm busy, but let me tell you something.
Squirrel.
If you ever want me to come hang out, you're fucking shooting links anyway. Just drop me one. Because what
Well,
happens
you
is,
know what? I figured Joey
That's what I
Butler would
do.
just send it to you automatically, so I didn't know he
Yeah.
wasn't doing that.
And Chadio did today. He did send one in the group.
he did.
chat.
Well, now that we have
Yeah.
our new and improved, because Lone Star's not fucking in it. Fuck you, Chad. New and improved group chat on Facebook. Chad, you can just drop it for me, you, Mojo, and Joey now.
Right?
Yeah.
Hi, Lone Star. How's the Cowboys doing, fuckface?
He's been crying with his pillow all
I
day.
know. That poor motherfucker, man. He was out. They had a great season. It was like the best season I've ever seen the Cowboys have. I think 12-5 wasn't bad.
I will say they're gonna have a hard game come Sunday. They're playing the Rams, and the Rams are on fire. It's gonna be a great game. So
you know what the Rams don't have? Tom Brady. What do you think of that?
Oh,
Fucking
God.
statement.
you know what the
So
Rams
Jay
have
Hickey.
and the Broncos don't. Von Miller.
What's up, Mojo?
So goddamn bacon. When we hook up, we need to get him to come over too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know where he lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. In between us, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys all wife swapping and shit, or what are you doing?
Yes.
Drop your keys at the door.
Actually, I found out that Nikki and Jay are island boys.
What they do is they drop the keys in a pocket or in a bag, and then
It's
they
like a
draw them out.
fishbowl.
And if there's a guy that picks it, then that's who they pick. They have to be with.
Never on camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go. How you doing?
What's up? Sorry, she's going. She's going to get. She's going to get mail that I got from Squirrel, and I'm going to open it because I'm never on panel with him. It's been a while since I've seen him, so I'm going to go ahead and open that right now.
Oh, bro, I appreciate it, but I mean, you could have just opened it, man.
No, I know.
You know,
I know.
I'm not.
I could have, but I'm not gonna.
If I ever send you anything, Jay, you better do it alone.
Okay. Okay, I will remember that.
Right.
I think I've sent them to everybody here except Sam. Who's still.
And you better name
What?
that can that you automatically won last night. You better name that Chatio.
It better not be something that I've already got.
What?
Show the address.
I know. So this is from
Show
Chatio,
the
I have
address.
I have to show the back of this envelope, Chatio, because this made me fucking laugh so hard when I got it.
Oh yes, I
No Chatio stickers inside.
That's hilarious.
It was right after the whole. It was right after the whole. You still haven't sent me stickers.
Nikki? You know what, Jay? Send me your address, and I will send you some Chatio stickers to put it, I don't know, on your toilet or something. You know,
Look at this, huh?
on your toilet,
You got me a Chatio sticker over here on my cabinet.
I know you do. Mojo's got one behind him.
So there was this in there.
Don't you
Yeah,
love
stickers.
the stickers?
I'm from Massachusetts. They're fucking stickers.
Yeah.
I got the stickers too.
Yeah, those are fucking gorgeous stickers,
these are
bro.
badass.
Those are really
Oh,
nice.
wow.
These are badass.
It's beautiful.
That was
And
so
then there's
nice
a-
of you.
And then there's a
Just like,
special handwritten note that says,
On a
Jay,
card?
you'll get these before I get a Chatio sticker. Nice to meet you. Good luck in the future. Reach out if you need. So I did get these before you got that from.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. I just
Nope.
had not opened it. I got this. The postmark on this was the 7th of December.
See, I knew I was
got this
when you
long
just said you hadn't
before-
opened it. I'm thinking, I think I fucking sent that like before Christmas. What the fuck?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
And you just
Yeah,
got
well,
them?
you see what I
Like
did to
12
Did you guys see
We
what I
have,
did to
we have so
Joey?
many mail calls to do. It's ridiculous.
Did
man.
you see
Absolutely
what I
ridiculous.
said to Joey? I told Joey on a little
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
That's
That was
cool.
Yeah,
You
you should
got-
put one on the cabinet behind you too. Oh, you did.
Wasn't
Awesome.
it nice to have
job.
Phil on it with
Yeah.
no shirt?
yeah, the shirtless.
I've got a. I think Sam's the only person I haven't sent some to on the panel, but was waiting for her to finish her.
All right.
What? Hey, what
Yeah,
company
I'm
did
waiting
you
to find
use?
out where I can.
Yeah, I got
send
one
some
on the
stickers,
toolbox,
too.
but Luke snagged the nice one.
Maybe
That's all right, bro. I'll
soon.
send you some more. I used a guy that I met my
Oh,
first week
okay.
on YouTube.
Okay.
Young kid, entrepreneur, just started his own T-shirt and sticker company and shit.
Okay.
I
okay.
mean, the fucking work's fucking
Does he do
top notch.
online stuff? Like, does he have
high
a website
quality.
to order from, or?
Well, you
Is it
just
all
got to hit
like-
him up. I can send you his info. You just got to hit him up.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's on Instagram, bro. Just chat with
Dude,
him, and then
these are really high quality, bro. These
Yeah.
are nice.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah, he did a great
price?
job on him, man. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not fucking, they ain't cheap, but they're,
Okay.
Right.
You
But
know,
they're not
I mean, they're not
paper
fucking
thin that are
outrageous, but
Gonna tear
they're-
in 2 seconds. You know what I
Right.
mean?
well, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want a sticker where somebody tried to peel the back off and the sticker ripped in half. I wanted a
Right.
sticker where, I didn't ask for outdoor stickers. That's
Right.
just the quality he gave me.
Right.
They work for outdoor. I got them
Yeah, it's like
a while
vinyl
back,
stickers, yeah.
and I put them on the fucking back windows of my car when I bought it in March, and they're still on the fucking windows. It's
Nice.
January. They've been on there for 10 months.
Wow.
The only thing they did for some reason, the little YouTube button blurred and then got really light, and the little YouTube button
faded
like
out.
disappeared. So it's just
Might be
so
the
it still
red
says
ink.
Hey Look Squirrel and has the logo, just the YouTube button's gone. But yeah, they look great,
It
man.
might be
They
the
look
red
great.
ink or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
That's
Did you
cool.
get
Yeah,
one
they're- like I
sticker?
said.
Did you get one sticker?
I got 4 stickers.
2 for him, 2 for me.
Yep.
That's
Oh
right.
shit!
I only got 2. But
I only got 2.
Scroll, you saw.
Oh, I got more.
said-
I think I got 3 or 4 stickers. I have to
Yeah.
check.
Stickers.
So scroll. I sent you a little note inside your little envelope to help protect it, right?
I couldn't remember if
It
I
said
sent
thumbs
you
up
a
for
note
host.
or not. My
That's right. No, you did.
Did you see what I wrote on Joey's freaking little note card?
Yes. Is that the one that you wrote? Betty
I
White
said-
won't die in 2022?
Yes.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. It's creepy, but hilarious.
Yeah.
She died, and Joey put that on Facebook and was like, "Holy shit, Chatty was right."
Yeah.
It's fucked up,
Crazy.
bro. Fucked up.
He's a shaman. He's a shaman.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
like I got a guy that I was fortunate enough to meet in life. His name is Mike Thomas is his name, but he goes by Mikey T. He's a few years older than me. He's a fucking he's a Marine. He's a fucking 3rd-degree black belt, and he's one of the coolest motherfuckers you ever meet in your life because he's just a fucking good old dude, right? Tend to bar with him for a long time, man. And he used to say the funniest fucking things, you know, like somebody would be like, "Hey, Tony, can I buy you a shot?" And we would like encourage to drink with people where I worked, right? So I'd be like, "Yeah, man, sure, you know, whatever, you know." And somebody would ask him, they'd be like, "Hey, Mikey, can I buy you a shot?" And he'd be like, "Is a pig's pussy pork?" Fuck yeah, it is. I'll take a shot, right? Like he had all these weird fucking sayings and shit, right? We had a guy that worked with us. He was a bar back, and we needed a bartender, and he wanted to bartend so fucking bad. So my boss was like, "Bro, I hate to do this to you, but I'm gonna let TJ bartend with you tonight." I had a fucking big band going on. I was like, "Bro, whatever." He just better stay the fuck out of my way, right? So we get behind the bar, and we start working, and people are buying shots, and I had to tell people. I was walking up to customers, and I was like, "Stop buying them fucking shots. If you're a fucking regular of mine and you respect me in any way, don't get this kid drunk because I'm gonna beat his ass, and then I'm gonna 10 bar alone. You're not gonna get a drink the rest of the fucking night." Because this kid was annoying when he was my bar back. He would drink too much, and then I would literally like fucking shove him out of the way and be like, "Just go fucking sit down. You're an idiot," you know. But now he's 10 in bar. I can't have him fucking up.
What was his name, Matt
So-
J?
His name was TJ.
Oh.
TJ Harris, or as I called him, I had many nicknames for him, but one of my favorites, I think I used to call him Ass Hat Harris. That was like my favorite because he was such a fucking ass hat, this dude.
Oh,
But anyway, he always was like stealing our taglines, you know, like somebody would say like, "You're the man," and you know, and my buddy Paulie would be like, you know, I'd always say to people like, "Nah, man, I'm just keeping the seat warm for you," you know, or Paulie would say like, "I'm renting space in your world, baby," you know, like we always had these comebacks with bartenders, so we'd shoot it back, and he would steal everybody's comebacks and steal everybody's fucking lines, you know. So he heard Mikey T doing the pig's pussy one, and him and I are working together, and this guy Tim comes in. He's like, "Hey, I need a Jaeger bomb. George is walking in the door right now. Give me a Jaeger bomb for George." He's like, "One for you and one for fucking Anus." Anus, that was on there. I called him Anus Harris. He's like, "One for Anus." And I was like, I go, "Hey," go, "get over here." So he comes over and I'm like, ask him if he wants it first, because it was the beginning of the night. I'm like, he's only getting so many and I'm shutting him off. And he's like, so he goes, "Hey, I want to buy you a shot. Do you want a shot?" And he looks at me and he goes, "Does a pig's pussy taste like pork?" And the guy looks at me and goes, "I don't know." And he goes, "Yeah,
That's
it does."
great.
And he goes walking away. And I was like, "Oh my God." And the guy's like, and the guy goes, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Tony, what the fuck is wrong with TJ? Is he fucked up already?" I go, "Dude, it's Mikey T's line. And the line is it is a pig's pussy pork?" And he said, "Does a pig's pussy taste like pork?" 'Cause he's a fucking idiot. Yeah. He's such a fucking
The answer
such
to
a
the question would still technically be yes.
Yes.
well, I don't know. I mean,
It's still pork.
well,
It's
yeah,
not that
but-
He
point.
got
It's
it
not
wrong,
the
but he
point.
also didn't.
It's not the
It
point.
analyzes a pig's pussy pork and tastes like pork. You guys crack me up.
Anybody ever eaten anything cooking before? I mean, I've been keeping a little quiet here, but now I got to kind of speak up. So.
I mean,
Dorito woke
I mean,
up.
of all of us.
I feel like you just shot
Did you have
that.
a nice
brain.
nap, Dorito?
All right, hold on a second.
Yep.
I guess it would be easier to whittle this down to figure this out, Dorito. So the basic way we can do this is, has anybody here have a YouTube channel with the word farm in it? Anybody?
Yep.
Somebody comes up with the fucking foreskin blitz up here.
Hey, that was you.
Oh my.
I'm talking
I
about.
have you to thank for that.
Go screw yourself.
I honestly, God, the first time I heard that, Kathy said, I think you were in the chat, and Kathy goes, "Oh, it's foreskin blitz," and I swear I thought she said foreskin shits, and I was like, "Wow, fucking guy, he's only been hanging out in the community a few weeks, and he's already getting called foreskin shits." And then she said it again, and I was like, "Oh, it's blitz, okay." So then when you came up on panel that night, I still fired it out anyway because that's what I heard the first time. And then you were like, no, it's foreskin blitz. Like, oh, I must have misheard it. But I had already realized I misheard it. But I still thought it'd be funny to fire it at you.
Maybe he was
So
embellishing it.
Yeah, well, shit. Me and Chadio did a show the other day called The Hanging Foreskins. So
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Yeah. I've embraced it thanks to Queen Kathy over there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, we both were struggling.
is.
We both were struggle busting in that show. That's why I'm like, Lone
dude.
Star and I have to get you up there.
I was so
special guest
tired,
one
dude. I
show.
drank so
was
much the
too.
last 2 days.
I'd same. It was tough, but Mojo came up.
Well, that's because we were spending 10 hours with Lone Star.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
drunk by the end of that stream.
Oh my God.
That was a fun stream.
Yeah, it was very fun. The next day was not so much fun.
I would never spend
agree.
10
Jay
hours with
was
Lone Star.
singing karaoke.
Oh,
what I
please,
heard.
please,
Jay, Lone
nobody,
Star,
please,
and
nobody go
Twisted
back and
were
watch
singing.
that stream, please. I was so
the other
drunk.
night. Saturday? Friday? I don't know. We were all hanging out at Kyla's Friday or Saturday. And I left and I was like, Chad's up with Jay and Nikki and the round table's on. So I'm going to go bounce back and forth. So I go over and then I immediately report back, Chadio's fucking hammered, right?
Chadio or Lone Star?
Chadio.
I was pretty
He said
fucked up.
Chadio.
That was Friday night. That was
I
Friday
clearly
night.
said Chadio.
He said Chadio.
I think I was there on that
See?
one.
So when I leave the stream, I go over there now because I had reported to everyone because I was looking to see what was going on. I was getting ready to dip, and I was like, "Oh boy, Chadio's fucking wasted." So I leave the because we were on a private. It was private panel. I wasn't on the line saying that about you. Then I leave and I go over there and I'm like, "Dude, you had one. I mean, but." I watched you bounce around all day on panels. So you've just been chilling all day, just relaxing, drinking some beers. And I go over there, and just as I get there, I was like, all right, let me see. It was 20 minutes ago. I told everybody Chatty was drunk. Let's see how bad he is now. And just as I click the stream back on, you're like, well, I've had enough. I need to get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah, that's about right.
I do know when to call it, though. I do know. I will
Hey,
never
man.
pass
No,
on
you
that
did a
stream.
good job. You did a good job.
I
It
know
was
when
funny,
to say
though.
I'm
Funny as
done.
shit.
I'm pretty close to that tonight.
Yeah, and then I went over
Guys,
and
I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta get with the kids. Well, one kid's going to school tomorrow.
all right, well, have a good night, Carla.
I will.
Yes.
Hi, Carla.
Take care of yourself.
Bye, Carla.
Bye.
I'll
Take
talk
care,
with
Carla.
you tomorrow, squirrel.
All right, take
All
care.
right. Bye.
Cheers tonight.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good time though. It was good. I hung out for a little bit and then I kicked my feet up and I was like, man, I'm gonna have nodding off. And then I was like, let me see what's going on the round table. And it was just like Jimmy and Doris and somebody else. Like yeah. So there was nobody else there. And I sat there and I listened to Jimmy talk about himself for a little while. And I was like, all right, I've had enough of this. I can sit around and talk about myself. I'm gonna do that. Fuck. And then I went back over and then I went to get a drink and I came back and I sat back and I put my fucking feet up on my desk and I laid back in the chair. Bad fucking move, right?
Done.
At that point, I've been smoking all night long. I'm high as a kite and I got my feet up out. So I fall asleep and all of a sudden I the chair shifts. I'm So I sit up, I'm like, fuck. I almost fell out of the chair, like an idiot. And that's going to be the day when I go to bed and I've got a big black eye. My wife's like, what happened? I'm like, I fell out of the chair. I fell asleep. My wife's not going to put up with that.
But
yeah,
I
shit out of myself.
Days are done, sweetheart. Sorry, squirrel.
So I fall asleep. I wake up. Jimmy's still talking about himself. I click over. He's still going on about something. So I go back over because I clicked over to yours and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up. I went to Jimmy's. I come back to yours. And just as I get back to you, like, all right, well, thanks, everybody. And you're both waving to the camera. And all of a sudden, the fucking little swirl goes. I'm like, I fucking missed everything. I totally fucked this all up. Like, Chatty go say goodbye. Jimmy was talking for a little bit. I went and got a drink. Then I fell asleep. I put my feet up and ended it. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I need to end this, you guys. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta go edit anyway. So it's getting ready to dip out and
head
leave
off
people.
to
Dorito,
No
you have a
Man's
good day
Land.
tomorrow.
You
Yes,
too,
sir.
brother. Drive safe, man.
Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
Night, everyone.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me out. I appreciate you bringing me on the channel, Mojo. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
You guys are
You guys be
amazing.
good.
Have a
Yeah,
good
take it
week. What's
easy.
left?
You
All right,
too.
guys. Peace.
Night.